Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Invite Only. I'm back. We back. I'm Shawn, your host, aka That Kid Flowers, and this is your weekly nerdy news, gossip. Why are you staring at me? It's making me uncomfortable. Stare at the people.
Saw that shit.
Gossip nerdy news channel. We talk about every week from video games to movies, TV shows, anime. Sometimes pretty much everything nerdy underneath the sun. You can catch this show live every Monday on twitch.tv/P-Productions at 7:30. But honestly, I think we might just move that to 8 just to be safe.
No, 7:30 all the time.
I know. We're going to move that to 8.
It's going to be 8. 8. Me and Flowers had a discussion. 8 is going to work.
I think
best.
8's going to be the best for everybody.
Because we say 7:30, and I don't think we've hit 7:30 in like a year.
Once.
A handful of times. We really try, though. But I feel like 8's going to be like there. And it's going to be a little late show. But,
that's what we are. You know what I mean?
It's always been that.
We're the Degenerate After Dark podcast in the games industry.
But if you can't make it to the live show, you can watch on Tuesday at 10 a.m. over on youtube.com/playeverything at 10 a.m. I said that twice because that's where it's going to be if you missed it the day before, which is Monday right now at 8 o'clock. To my right, I got the one and only Compandres.
Pew, pew. What's up, Wang? What's up? ¿Qué pasa?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Doing good. Feeling good. Looking good. I'm ready for my second shot of 5G. I get my 5G shot tomorrow.
Get that booster?
I'm
that
excited
microchip?
Trying to get that, get tracking devices on me. 24/7. What's good? That's me tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Brother's watching. What's up with you?
Are you real quick? Are you gonna post on Twitter?
No, I'm gonna go straight to Krispy Kreme after.
Are you gonna post on the social medias to show that you got vaccinated?
I'm a sheep. Yes, I know. I'm gonna do that. Yeah,
Dude, I swear.
I don't care. I'm doing it obviously to protect everybody else and myself. But at the end of the day, go get vaccinated. At the end of the day, it's a joke, but get vaccinated.
I'm better than everybody. I got vaccinated.
Go
Anyway,
yourself.
let's go back.
I'm essential, bitch.
And ladies and gentlemen, to my left, I got Cheeks_Jr. How you doing?
Resident Loudmouth. What's going on, everybody?
Oh, you just gave yourself another introduction.
Yeah, I'm giving
Loudmouth?
myself
What are
another
you
title.
doing?
This
God,
guy, right?
no.
This guy, Cheeks, man.
Right now,
Cheeks here.
You're the guy who looks like from Resident Evil Village. Okay, you're that guy.
How are you?
Dude, that was
shopper.
man.
You're the keeper.
I made
You're
that
the
clip. I never
shopkeeper.
tweeted it out.
How are you?
Do you know what we're talking about?
No.
You didn't watch last week's episode?
No. How
Resident Evil has a spitting image of me, and I think I'm gonna take them to court.
It's a good thing.
Hey,
They took my likeness, and I got an
what's
issue
your
with
character's
that.
name?
Cheeks.
No. What is it? It's like the brute. I don't know.
I
It's a
don't
real
know.
fat
It
guy.
looks like the guy who you buy merch stuff off of him.
He
It
looks
looks
like
that guy.
comic book guy.
Comic book guy?
Yeah,
That's his name?
I forgot his name. I forgot his actual name.
Well
Anyway,
done. You're
what's
gonna take him
going
to
on,
court.
everybody?
Off the rails. Love it.
All right, in the producer chair, I got Adrian. How you doing, man?
What's up?
We in there.
How you been?
I've been good. A little tired. Came on a little road trip, but
I know you were wild enough.
You
there, bro.
came off
Where
a
did
road
What
trip.
What did you do?
Yeah, who you coming back from?
Yeah.
Tell us your business.
You went to Arizona?
Spill it. Spill the
Yeah.
tea.
Did you drive?
yeah,
Oh, you wild, bro. That's a long. How many hours?
10.
Cargo room?
Cargo room.
Yikes.
Boom, boom. Yeah,
I
Vroom,
just-
vroom.
7
Yeah.
hours. I want to blow my brains out.
yeah. Stopped in
That's-
Santa Monica.
You're fighting yourself, trying to stay awake.
I
That's
did
a
a
losing
drive to
battle.
Arizona. I did a drive to
That
Arizona.
is
It's
a-
not bad.
That's a losing battle. It's not too bad. 10 hours.
I did Seattle once. 13 hours.
Seattle's.
I did a
13.
Seattle
That's a whole shift.
Naps
is-
though. That's when if you're getting tired instead of fighting yourself the whole time, just
take
found
nap.
this out. Just take a nap. Take an hour nap.
Just
Damn.
found this out.
Who knew?
When in doubt,
Oh, there
pull
he is.
over
There
and
he is.
sleep.
Hit pause. Hit the pause.
Also,
Oh, you
yeah,
just
there
missed him,
was.
Adrian. Adrian, you just missed it. Go back and hit pause.
He has no idea what's going on right now.
Go back like 10 seconds.
No, and then also shout out to our mod/producer Tambo Vlogs in the chat. Keep holding it down for us.
Shout out to Tambo
Appreciate you
Vlogs.
as always. That's twitch.tv/Tambo Vlogs. Go check him out.
Right there. You just messed it. He's not going to find it.
Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind. You lost the joke.
The
already.
bit's dead.
The joke's done.
Anyway.
Adrian, get your shit together.
This episode is brought to you by the Play Everything store, but we'll talk to you about that a little bit later. What you guys been up to though? Like, you guys been playing anything this last week? I know you guys talk about Resident Evil a little bit.
Oh, shh. Season 3 of Call of Duty's out, and all my Call of Duty players out there,
Okay.
It's finally out. It dropped. Finally new map. Finally new things.
It's not on Verdansk.
Don't.
It's still Verdansk.
You sound dumb right now.
Why?
New
Not-
map, new
it's not a
things.
new map.
It's new. It's a new map,
He just
dude.
said it's still
It's
on
Verdansk,
Verdansk.
but back in time.
He's had a.
Is it a new
years.
map?
That's different. That is the new map.
It is
Is that not a new
different.
map?
It's new map.
Different. It's not a new
Reimagined.
map.
It's
If you have a
Verdansk
map in
84.
daytime, if they gave a nighttime version of Verdansk, that'd be a new map.
It's reimagined.
Guess what that is?
Verdansk.
Thank you. Verdansk
Capital
in 84 or 88. I
exclamation
forget what it is. But it's live and it's fun. I got the first dub of the day. When my first game in the new season, got a dub. Felt good. I'm feeling good. Yeah. Jazz hands. I get you.
We solo?
No, I was
I'm not that
with
impressed.
Red and Jay Kills. I don't know if he's in the chat, but
Not that
How many
impressed. I
kills
believe you
did
were
you
carried.
11, I think.
That's cap.
Cap, I got receipts, bro. Check my Twitter page. I got receipts because you got to follow me on Copa Andres where I tweet some dumb shit.
Hey.
That's where I tweet out the dubs. That's where I tweet out when I'm playing. And like I said, I need new players, man. I don't new players. Sorry, I need new games because I'm happy with Verdansk. It's new, it's fresh, but I got
It's
hooked
not
with
new and
Apex.
fresh.
I got hooked on Apex. Apex is fun.
Apex been fun since day one.
Ooh.
I have never slandered Apex. I have never tolerated
really
Apex
did.
slander.
But so here's the thing. I was playing Call of Duty Warzone for so long, and then when I finally got into Apex, it's still a shooter, it's still fun, but the controls feel so different. I can never get used to that. Like, I don't know what's more fast-paced, Warzone or Apex.
Warzone.
Yeah, because when I was playing Apex, I felt slower.
Like the action in Apex is faster, but like your movement is slower.
Is that
I
fair?
don't think so.
Yeah.
I think the game sense in Apex is definitely way faster.
Sure, but not the like actual actionables.
Like, what do you mean?
Like
actions?
movement. Like your movement
Running?
is slower. Yeah, like running.
It's because there's a method to it.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not. He asked which one's faster.
I guess.
Definitely Call of Duty's faster.
It is. I just felt slower in Apex, but again, it was still fun. It was new. I was getting a hang of like all the new guns that they have and all the new players and stuff. The new characters. Apparently, I didn't unlock all the characters, so now I'm trying to do all that. So it's fun. I'm playing that right now. Those are the two games, and I'm having a blast again. I feel good. It's a good facelift for Warzone, and obviously because Apex feels new, I feel happy. I feel good. That's what I've been playing really.
Okay. I mean, you talked about season 3, but you just said new map. Is that the only thing you were looking forward
New
to?
guns, new points of interest, POIs. Obviously, the second game I got a hacker, so that's not going away anytime soon. Fuck you, Activision.
A hacker? Like
There's a
somebody-
hacker, yeah.
Oh,
Aimbot,
okay.
wall hack. Is fucking it is annoying. It was annoying, and that kind of ruined the second game for us. But new POIs, new games. They added a whole bunch of games. I think 6 new guns that they added. So right now, I haven't even played that much because I've been playing Apex, but I'm trying to level up those guns to see what's the new meta, all
Playing a
that good
much better
stuff in
game.
it. But yeah, I mean, even though to Mikey's point, being a nerd like that, it's not a new map. It's the same map, but they changed it so much that it feels fresh. A huge facelift. It feels good,
Don't listen to him. He's lying.
I'm
and
not
it's
gonna play the
great.
game
I want
to-
you guys to go ahead and download it. All right, I
no.
want you to go ahead and put.
It's
Nope.
honestly one of the most disappointing. Like the way that they hyped it up, it almost feels like they didn't have the real new map up and running in time, so they put their B team on this to make sure there is an update for season
Mikey,
3.
you're a Warzone fan. I thought you were once a fanatic.
Sure.
You were once preaching the good gospel like
I
Andres.
still am, and as a fan, you got to be able to call out the bad things and the good things.
Oh, so
And
this is the only thing?
this is a bad thing.
That's the bad thing in Call of Duty. This is it.
No,
That's the only.
I've called out the other bad things in it before, but this has just been like a very upsetting update because it's so minor. I mean, they changed some building colors and they changed a couple like of the locations on the map. That's it.
What did you expect?
You sound like you don't like
A
fun.
new map.
You sound like you don't
A
like
whole
fun.
new map? Why would you expect Call of Duty to give you a whole new
Set your
experience?
expectations lower, dog. What's wrong with you?
I thought
What do you
actually
mean?
they
the
did,
way
they
they
gave you a
hyped
whole
it
new
up,
experience.
dude. You can't tell me the way they hyped it up with the nuke and everybody's done it like this. Fortnite's done it like this. Apex has done it like this.
Oh, no,
where
I'll
it's
let
like
you
a
know this.
huge event.
The actual
and they
event
hyped
itself?
it up. They hyped it up like it's a oh man, oh shit, this is gonna be a new
Oh,
map.
no. So the event leading to the new map was ass.
Same with the map.
100%.
It's the same map. It's the same exact map. Almost verbatim the same.
Like I'm looking at this pancake and there's two sides to this
No.
pancake, but they're
The
both
map
pancake
is good.
because it's
The
both
new
Call of
map
Duty.
is refreshing. It's new.
So it's
it's
trash.
better. It's fluent. It makes sense, right? But if you're
Yeah,
talking
of
about the
course it
lead
makes
up
sense.
to
It's the
it, if
same
you're
map.
talking about how let's how it led up to it, because you know how if you're comparing it to Fortnite has really fucking good like This is how the map changes. They had a whole Galactus event where you fucking fight Galactus. You're not gonna get that in Warzone. What you get is a fucking cutscene of a nuke countdown and just a nuke and exploding, and that's it. That's literally it.
I'm not even talking about like the event, but like
I thought that's what you were
if there was
about.
I'm talking about both. But like on the event, if it explodes and all of a sudden it's a new map, like that's a way crazier announcement that people would be way more excited for.
Well, that's what
Then like
I'm pretty sure that's what's
explodes
gonna be the
and then the nuke takes you back in time, and then there's a couple landmarks that changed.
couple. There's a lot more. So you
That
got
happened
No, there's
to,
like
that
there's like
happened to Goku.
3 things
No.
that changed.
all
That
of
happened
the
to Goku.
North map. What happened?
That happened to Goku. Fucking spirit bomb came and smacked Goku. Ultra instinct.
What
whole
the fuck's
different
going
man.
on? What is happening right now?
Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Just relating it all together,
you
bringing
can't
that
even
circle
be mad.
around.
I don't know
Because
how.
none of it makes sense.
Devil Tube
like you
is
said.
like, it was a Devil Tube. He says, I like how we're complaining about Warzone, but he's been playing Dead by Daylight, and it's been the same map for years.
Sure.
So what he's saying is be grateful for what you get. That's what he's saying.
I'm
He's
also
stop
saying
being a
that
fuck.
Call of Duty's not Dead by Daylight in terms of the
Yeah, because
experience. Like to keep Call of Duty fresh, you're gonna need things like a new map. Whereas Dead by Daylight, again, from what I've seen from people who are fans of it, who are huge fans of it, you almost don't need a new map to keep it fresh. Whereas Call of Duty, you need little things to keep all these battle royales. That's how they get you. That's why we're gonna talk about it later.
That's why they have
Apex
a
doing
new. They
even
have an
something
anime
different.
pack. They have an anime pack right now in the store. If you go to the store buy the anime pack, you get Big Bertha in anime style. I love it. I'm in there. Sorry, if you're talking about new, I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
What have you been playing though, Cheeks? You been playing anything?
I jumped into Warzone when it updated,
Okay.
and
So you
the
taste
servers
this.
were broken
Oh.
the first day, so
Uh-oh.
it was whatever. I got a couple matches in. It was fine. It was an underwhelming
It was fine.
update.
Yeah, you streamed and you're like, what should I play? And you're like, everybody's
not
like,
even
Warzone.
Not even that. I played this at my job, and then I got a couple drops in there, and
How many
then I
more-
came home and I forgot there was an update, and I didn't update it.
That's the worst.
How many more gigs did they add to?
25?
It's so crazy.
25 or 28?
It's so crazy.
I think it was like 25 or
I
28.
think a normal game on the PS4 was like 150.
Oh
50
no,
gigs?
I think they already established that Warzone takes up a whole like
Hard
drive.
Fucking
Yeah,
hard drive.
What terrible hard
fucking
drive.
stupid.
And this is the type of quality content they give you guys. Look at the two sides, right? You get someone who's happy that they gave you a time, the same map in a different time
I don't
period.
like this rebel rousing you're doing right now.
What you mean?
You're trying
We're
to-
talking Call
you're
of
trying to
Duty.
divide us.
I'm just talking Call of Duty with y'all. This is how we talk.
They're trying to divide us, bro. I don't like it.
No, yeah, like
Unity,
I said,
bro.
you guys are a pancake. Flop the pancake, but the pancake
But
is
it's
still
still
bad.
together, though.
It's still a bad pancake.
But it's still together.
All right.
Yeah,
Me and Compa,
Yeah.
we're together pancake.
yeah. You're the syrup, bitch.
I don't know about that.
I
He's
don't
the
even know.
fork.
I don't even know
He's
what
the one
that
who
means.
splits it.
What am I
You know what I
supposed to
mean?
Yeah, you're trying to split us, bro.
He's trying to split us.
Yeah,
talking about, ooh,
And I'm on to you.
Hold on. Stupid question. Are you a kind of? How do you eat your pancakes? I don't know why I want to talk about this right now.
Bye,
How
bye,
you like
bye.
pancakes?
Pancakes, yeah. So you have to get your pancakes, right? Do you like get the fork and like cut little triangle pieces, like boom,
No,
boom,
am I
or do
three-
you
fork?
actually cut it? Do you cut them like in little things and then eat it?
Yes,
Do
I
you
use
pre-cut or do you like cut on the way?
Cut
I
on the way.
use the butter knife
Cut on the way.
and the fork, and I cut maybe like two, and then I'm bop, and then I go from there.
People pop. So you pre-cut. You're a child. You're a baby.
Yeah, that's what I was about
How
to
am I
say.
a child?
You're a fucking child. You
I'm
wanna
sorry, I
be
don't want to
fucking
work
spoon-fed.
extra hard. I can't just enjoy my food. I have to sit
You
there
gotta
and
work
cut
as
every
you go.
slice.
Because what if you don't finish?
What do you mean? I'm gonna finish. That's the difference between a child and a man. You know what you're going to do. You guys are still trying to figure it out.
Are we talking about finishing things?
Finishing pancakes.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about pancakes, but I just want to know if you're watching. How do you eat your pancakes? Do you eat on the way? Do you cut on the way, or do you pre-cut? Are you a child or are you a man?
Pre-cut
I
if
wanna
you know what you're doing. That's all.
You know who is a man? Jay Kills. Thank you for the
Hey, appreciate
subscription. 2 months to our channel. We
Salute.
appreciate you. You too can also be like Jay Kills and be a man or woman. And you can join us and you can subscribe. We are affiliate. Give us that Amazon money. You get if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, which means you get 1 free sub a month to give away.
Easy.
Easy money.
Easy.
Or
so,
you can give us your own money like Jay Kills. Appreciate you.
so what about you, Jake? Oh, not Jake. Well, what about you?
What about you, Jay Kills?
What about
You were gone for 2
Hit me with the
whole
what about
weeks.
you?
You went to the monastery. You got a penis removal, and then
so
I forget what else
honestly-
happened. Forget what else you did. You did a lot of things in the past 2 weeks.
I lived life a little bit. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
like I've been, for the most part, just going to my day job and coming back home and doing a lot of research in this and working on that. And it's just, I took a little break, lived life a little bit, went out, did
That's
some
good.
things, and ventured around. I mean, the state's still closed, so you can't really do much. But,
True.
Just really connected with my inner self a little bit.
Yeah,
And I'm
take
back
care of
because I
yourself,
missed
bro.
you guys.
Take care of y'all mentals. Take care of y'all chickens.
Yeah.
And Jay
I'm
Kills
about
is
to
the
turn
type. Wait, what the fuck? Jay Kills is in the middle. He drizzles the syrup and then cut 3 pieces of it. Who are you?
'Cause he knows what he's doing.
psychopath?
Are you Canadian?
Oh, what
No.
the fuck are you doing?
That's a
3
man.
pieces
These
ahead.
fucking Canadian
Like you
fucks?
3 pieces. So what happens when you eat
Listen
like
to
1
these.
piece? You
Listen
cut an
to 'em,
extra
Jay
piece.
Kills. Listen to them.
So he cuts along the way. He's like a hybrid. He's like fucking weird.
He's efficient.
He's a preteen.
Yes.
He's like, I cut 3 pieces, but then, you're fucking weird, dude.
This guy.
What was
This
I gonna
guy.
say? Before we move on from the what are you playing? What I'm gonna be playing is what's that new Housemarque game? Yeah, I've seen a lot of talk on it. We showed it on the podcast before.
What?
Adrian, do you think you
The
pull
new,
up the
what
new
did he
Housemarque
say?
game?
House pod?
Housemarque?
Housemark.
HOUSMQ. I'm mainly doing that for Adrian.
Like
Housemarque.
house.
They
is it
made
German?
Resogun. They made
House HAS. HAUS.
House Mark Games. House Mark Games.
HAUS. Yeah, that one.
House-
Correct. Housemarque.
That's really how it is?
Is it Returnal?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, Returnal.
What, did you have a
It
structure?
comes out in a couple days, and I'm excited to play it. So you can look forward to my impressions of that next week.
Oh yeah, I remember this game.
This is their third-person shooter. They usually do twin-stick shooters, so now they're doing third-person action. The PlayStation exclusive, right? We were talking about a couple of the episodes ago on the
this is
podcast
the
about
one.
what
Yeah,
if
this
PlayStation
is
has.
familiar.
Yeah.
They have this, right? And then we have, of course, we'll talk about it later. Ratchet and Clank coming up. So
This looks interesting as fuck.
yeah, I'm excited to give it a go. I'm not a huge fan of their twin stick shooters, other than Resogun. I've tried a couple of their other games, but this just looks gorgeous, and their gameplay is always phenomenal. And now that it's in a third person shooter form, I'm very excited to. I'm ready for Sony to buy Housemarque.
You ready for it to happen?
It needs to happen.
Show a game, show some good
Cheeks
stuff.
ready to sign the check. Like who's getting
Yeah,
this?
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gotta make some moves. We talked about it last week.
So it comes out when?
In a couple of days.
Yeah, I think
Because
like,
I remember the last time we talked on the last podcast, I was talking about what kind of PS5 games are coming out, and everybody hit me up saying there's a lot of games you fuck.
it looks
Everybody's
colorful.
getting
if
mad at me
anything.
because there's games coming out. You got Resident Evil that's coming out very, very soon. You got Ratchet and Clank that's coming out very, very soon. And that should, I mean, if you have a PS5, take advantage, buy those games, play those games.
Yeah, spend your $150 on those 2 games, and then let's wait some more.
Pretty much. That's what it is.
You guys just expect fucking games to fall from the sky. Both of you.
I'm not even trying to say that in a pretentious
I
way.
mean,
to, like,
honestly,
say,
I
like,
thought
I'm
you
they
waiting.
did. You did.
I mean, I said that purposefully like that, but I mean, let's look at Xbox. Xbox is doing a lot over there. That's all I'm saying. I'm over here just waiting for games, and Xbox is just throwing
Real
them
quick,
at you.
didn't Sony buy actually Housemarque? Can you just look that up for me real quick? I won't say it on the podcast if you take too long, but I'm just interested because I'm pretty sure that was a news article.
I don't even know.
I
be
don't know
honest with
either.
you.
But while he's looking that up, let's get into some actual news, boys.
News. La
What we came here
noticias.
to do today.
24.
So, as he was talking about earlier, Ratchet and Clank is that new PS5 title that we're going to get. They actually just dropped a new trailer, which I haven't seen. No one here, I don't think, has seen.
I've never seen it. No.
Really giving us a little more insight to the character, the Lombax, the female Lombax that comes in, the purple one.
Oh, that new one that everybody got Rule 34 on real quick?
Yeah. A little bit more insight to her, not too much,
Furry
it's just,
community going crazy.
just the tip.
The furry
but-
communities. What is a furry? I forgot what a
Yeah, if Adrian could just get us to the video.
He has it. He got it. My boy got it ready.
He was listening. He's waiting for
Yeah,
it.
he got it. He
So
got it.
Ratchet and
Can you
Clank
get the audio on this one?
is
Yeah.
a Hallmark game from PlayStation Studios, man. You can't go wrong
Hey,
with
that
one.
PlayStation pop. Oh, okay. We got Ratchet walking out. Is this an arena?
No,
So that's the Is that the protagonist or antagonist?
There you go. You got it.
Something nefarious.
Dr. Nefarious
Nefarious.
has been with the franchise forever, and now that we've gotten this look at gameplay, I actually haven't seen the gameplay yet. We got a little bit of it already.
Yeah.
With the announcement and I think the trailer after that. We got the name for the female Lombax. I think her name
Is
is
Rivet.
Rivet.
This is dope.
So apparently she's from this dimension that Dr. Nefarious teleports to. If you guys watching the actual video, he portaled into a different dimension. And that is where Rivet is from. I don't know. I guess her relationship with Lombax with what's his name, Ratchet. That's it.
With Lombax.
But they rifted in time and
Oh, you know
time's
they gonna
rifted
fuck,
apart.
dude.
'Cause that's the game title.
No, it actually looks really good. I mean, I think I've only played one Ratchet and Clank game before.
You're crazy. Which one? The PS3 one?
Yes.
This looks so
It's a good
good.
one. It's a good one to start on.
It's a good game, but I mean, it's always been fun. I know these games, like, the one thing about Ratchet and Clank is their guns. They just go crazy, like, animated. They go really wild on their thoughts of how a gun would work. I remember the disco gun. The disco gun was always hella funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
You
OG.
shoot a disco in the sky.
That's actually one of my
enemies
favorite ones.
start disking.
That's
Like,
OG.
It's fun. It's a really good,
Yeah.
fun game to pick up and play. Like, I don't want to say this is like a mindless game where you just pick up and play, but it's definitely one of those games to kind of just, if you need that escape from work, bro, you had a long day, you need something to just pick up the sticks and, have some fun. Like, I feel like that's a great game to get into.
I'm really looking forward to this game. The PlayStation 4 version got the PS5 remaster. Go check that out because the game is actually like they showed a little bit of gameplay in that trailer, but like the way it feels to actually play it yourself, like it doesn't feel how you think. It feels way better. And I'm looking forward to this game because they're going to take advantage of the DualSense controller for the PS5. And
Yeah.
I'm sure with the SSD, with these quick loading times, the rifting back and forth in dimensions,
Super
maybe some
sweet.
sliding, maybe some crazy new guns, right? I'm looking forward to this fucking game.
I think that's why I'm always so excited about having a new PlayStation 5 game because obviously PS5 is way early in its life and you're just gonna get more people and more developers take advantage of how good this game is. So again, the first experience you get is for me what really blew my mind was the PS5 on Miles Morales because you saw how quick the loading times were, how quick it felt, how you could do performance mode or enhanced mode or like the other. I forget, was the other performance mode? What was the other mode, Mikey? Performance mode and visual one. There's a performance
Fidelity?
mode. Fidelity. There you go. You're right. And again, like those are some cool modes. Like games are going to get better over time because developers have more time and they can advantage of the PS5. I mean, that's just that's how consoles work in general. Like they just master it and makes better. So
Yeah.
I'm like you said, Ratchet and Clank, man, it's looking really good. I feel like they're finally getting another game that kind of really hones in on the power of the PS5, and we really get a new, truly next gen console, next gen game rather than the imports and like a PS4 game made into a PS5 and blah blah blah. This is truly a game for PS5.
Yeah. This and Returnal are both exclusive or like only on PS5, not on PS4. And this is actually our first one that's not on.
Both, right?
The
And that's what I'm
last gen.
saying. Yeah, because I mean, you always get that next gen console. Like I remember when like you would still see PS4 games on the shelves, and once you get a full wall of just only PS5 games, that's how developers they get a better grasp of how a PS5 works. And who knows? I mean, I'm just really excited. I mean, this is gonna be a really good game because the dimension thing I did is really cool. Like you said, you go to a new dimension, no loading screen, smooth.
Just imagine how clean
It's
that would
smooth.
feel. Like mid game. You know what I mean? Just mid game.
Ratchet and Clank's always been one of those games for me where it's just the gameplay is so much fun and it mixes that perfect thing for me of that like 3D character platformer, the characters that I really care about and that they've really fleshed out in terms of like likability in the world.
Yeah.
And then again, the gameplay on it is just so different than like a Crash Bandicoot or like even a Jack and Daxter didn't feel as good as like what a Ratchet and Clank feels like, especially modern day Ratchet and Clank. So I'm very excited to jump into this. Got some good stuff coming, but that's still a couple months out.
It
Ratchet
comes
and
out in
Clank?
June.
This comes out in June.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
1 month. We're pretty much in May, right?
so if you want to
You
cheat,
gonna argue semantics here?
Look, you're saying it's a long ways out. A month isn't that long.
It's still
it's
pretty
still a month.
I think it comes out in the beginning of June too.
Even better. I don't know. I mean, it's just a game because I think Resident Evil Village, if I decide to get it, that's going to take me into it easily. Into that. And I don't know.
Is that game really the shit?
For me, I don't know, man. When the new trailer that we saw last week, they announced all the 4 people, the main 4 antagonists in the game. You still get Lady Sit on My Face.
Lady sit on my face.
You still get her there. And then you get all these other characters. I don't know. I mean, Resident Evil is just, it always has that crowd. It always has that people to bring
I
into.
feel like it's niche.
Devil 2 is one of those guys. I know for a fact. If Devil 2 plays Dead by Daylight, he's for sure going to cop Resident Evil and play the shit out of that game.
It gives me massive, like this one in particular gives me massive Bioshock vibes. So I might be jumping into that too.
Yeah, who knows? Something new, man. Just play something new. Stop playing your freaking scroller games, okay? Stop playing your...
I need to play something new, and that's
I
why
have
I'm
played
excited.
Resident Evil.
But also, I've already
just
tried
not-
something new, and I just, goddamn, I need to set more time for games. You know, chat, let me know. Comments, let me know. Like, how do you block out your gaming time? I want to know.
That's
How do you find the energy at the end of the day?
yeah, dude. I put in like at least I try to put it in an hour or two, but then I just get tired sometimes. I just start watching some shows.
Do a little tie.
Let's get into the
Watch
next
The Office
topic.
for the bajillionth
I
time.
watch Superstore.
All right. You going to put another 10 hours into Office? Fucking
I
hate people
wish.
like that.
Oh, did they do? I saw some news. Did you know that they're finally beginning production of the new Game of Thrones show?
Next piece of news. No.
This is a good one. I just want to drop that in there. I saw that.
See, now he just brought something up I kind of want to talk about now. But I want to ask you, Mikey, did you finish?
I finished where I wanted to finish.
You finished that episode 3?
To episode 3.
My man. That's it.
He needs to watch. Oh, don't hype him up. He needs to watch the trash that we
He's
saw.
the one who told me.
Nope.
He's
Stop
the one
right
who
there.
told me to do it.
Yep,
You said
right
stop
there.
at episode 3. You told him to stop
I
at episode
told him
3?
to stop at episode 3 because I wanted him to have full enjoyment of what he had to sit through.
And I did. It was a good move. And I'm satisfied with where it ended.
I don't even talk about it anymore.
Very satisfying. I was very satisfied because I've rewatched that 3rd episode a couple times. I was like, if they just would have stopped it right here, I would have been okay. Yeah, there's questions unanswered, but like, just no, they're not gonna get answered.
Sometimes you
so
don't
you're
like,
good.
oh, they're not even going to get answered at all,
They are.
but you're not going to like the answer.
You're
Yeah.
not gonna like how they give you the
See,
answer.
I get curious every once in a while, too. I'm like,
I mean, look, at your
You know
own
what I mean?
risk. That's all I wanted to talk about.
At your own risk. All right.
New piece of news. Apex Legends, gotta bring that back. Apex Legends' new character is jetpack equipped Titanfall throwback. So I don't know if you guys seen the new trailer that came out with her. Get a new character. She has this kind of this jetpack, right? And she's actually able to fly around. So
yeah.
she's actually going to be a flying
I
character.
didn't see the actual abilities, but I saw like a little bit of what the character kind of was about. So it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, she's gonna be flying around. They introduced some more lore into Apex, which I really love that Respawn does with this game. So the new character's name is Valkyrie, and she is daughter to a Titanfall 2 character. The character's name is Viper. Now, Adrian's gonna pull up a picture of Viper. This is his actual face here. This is the character, and I don't know if you want to find a picture of the actual Apex
Enhance.
Legend character, but daughter to her or him, and she's, like I said, a flyable character. Her ultimate is kind of like a savior tactic where she can pick up all 3 of her teammates and kind of jump to another side of the map. Interesting and very
That's
interesting.
good. I mean, you got your freaking what's the Overwatch? Oh my god, I'm forgetting the Overwatch character, the Angel. Oh my god, why am I forgetting her name?
Valkyrie or Mercy?
Mercy. Yeah, you got a Mercy character now. This bitch.
Somewhat like Mercy. We kind of it's not. I don't know if it's a revive. I haven't seen the actual trailer, so I don't know how exactly how it works. But reading the text, this is how it works. She picks you up, and she'll kind of save the team. You guys get to fly. I'm not sure how long the distance is, but I'm sure it's safe enough distance to where you can obviously take care of yourselves and try
Yeah.
to get. Very interesting. This is the character, like I said, daughter to Viper, which is the other guy here. So there's gonna be some more lore introduced behind her. There's apparently she's a northern Titan god. I don't know. I don't really know in a humanoid body. Don't know the lore.
She has a lot to live for. That's what I know.
Has a lot to live for. She's a recon character, sort of like Bloodhound, so she can activate the little things to get you the beacon, so you know when the map is gonna close. Respawn knows what they're doing.
No, I mean, I get faith, and that's got another reason why I wanted to jump into Apex, man. Like, they actually take care of their, lore, their characters. They develop them. They give it a good time to develop in the game, and obviously they play tested this. They know what they're doing with it. I don't know. I'm excited. New characters always changes up a game, makes it fresh. The only thing that sucks about Apex is that everybody wants to always be the new character, so you can actually never be
Like
the
for
new
like a
character for a
month.
minute. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, unless you're playing with your squad, right? And then you can just hey, I'm playing the new
Alternate, yeah,
character.
switch it
So
up.
that's a good way to get into a new character if you guys really want to do it. And I think they still have the no-fill mode, so if you really just want to join the game and turn off your teammates, you can kind of just really just play the character yourself.
Solo yourself. Fuck it.
But they're also adding a new weapon. I forgot its name. The Buckin.
You see 40 solos in a map playing the same character.
This new weapon is gonna be a crossbow.
Yes, they added that. When does that come out?
It comes out with the update with the new character.
When's
So
the
season
update?
9. When is the update?
Yeah,
So you're asking me a bunch of questions. I don't have I don't have all the answers for you today.
you should know the answers.
You answer me asking a bunch of things. Adrian's helping me, okay? Talk to me. Talk with me through this while we get help.
It's at the end of the trailer if you want to.
If you really want to know.
If you really want to show it. Sorry,
No, it's
that's
all good. I mean,
unframing.
exactly. If it's this upcoming, I mean, they're trying to compete with Warzone, man. They got to
Yeah.
compete with Warzone.
Adding new weapons. They're gonna add a new permanent 3v3 game mode called Arenas.
Wait, what?
Yes, a new 3v3 game mode called Arenas. So it's the first permanent game mode outside of the regular trios and the rank that they give you.
Shit. This is dope.
Yeah, let me read a little bit about it. Takes all of the characters' weapons and fantastic shooting games mechanics. You fit them in a package that feels a little bit more like a tactical shooter. This pits 2 teams of 3 against each other in a round-based competition. The only way to win a round is to kill every member of the opposing team. Arenas matches to take place on specifically designed maps, including a few that repurpose some of Apex Legends' most popular locations. So it sounds like it's gonna be. I don't know if you guys played like during the Christmas holiday, where it's like 3 teams.
No, I never did that.
Sounds like they're gonna take smaller teams and make a smaller map, so it's more fighting. Essentially, that's what it sounds like it's gonna happen.
Guess. I think the last time I played Apex was the event was the Halloween event where you would die.
And you come back as like a little zombie.
Yeah, zombie, and then like once you hit like 10 people, you have to go to the extract zone and try to extract.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the last time I played that.
Yeah.
Like an event.
That's how you just know I play a lot of Apex.
See, and then I want to know more
All
about
the events.
that character, like that villain in the show or that trailer that they showed. There was like a villain-esque type of character.
There's so much lore into this.
And it's good, man. Lore is always good. I mean, it's better than Warzone because Warzone is just Verdansk and
what?
there's
Say
a
it again?
nuke and you need to get the launch
You
code.
just said it was so exciting.
Wait,
They
wait.
changed it up.
What did he say?
The lore. Yeah, not the
Oh.
fucking map, cheeks. Get your
But
shit
it's so
together.
exciting. It's so revolutionary.
Get your shit
I'll take
together. Gameplay is different from story. All right?
Oh, so this is the bow?
Oh, are we really caring about the story in multiplayer games
That's
now?
what we're talking about right now? Bitch.
So this is the crossbow here. So it's a long range weapon, but they said you can.
Add
I guess it's a
hop-ups.
way you can kind of. I guess when you hip fire, it goes like in kind of like a shotgun style weapon.
That's with
Yeah.
the hop up.
With the hop up, it turns into a shotgun. He knows his stuff.
Look at cheeks.
It turns into the shotgun like weapon. I am ready. Season 9. I know you guys are ready to hop into this. I know you guys can tell from my voice how excited I am to talk about Apex.
I'm so excited.
After talking about Call of Booty for so long, with these guys next to me who don't know what good games feel like.
Good games? Okay. What are you playing?
This is
Exactly
definitely
nothing.
one that you guys should all hop into, if not at least for the first 2 months of the season, because it's worth it.
I just told you I'm getting back into this. I'm waiting for my invite, dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for my invite.
Be like Andres.
I'm gonna wait for the invite. All right. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna just crossbow. I'm gonna Katniss Everdeen you from fucking have to cross the map. Just fucking volunteers tribute, bitch. Hit you up.
I might make Apex like my time filler game in between my other games, but I still have Outriders to play.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
what's
play a little bit
fucking
of that
nuts
today.
about this all. Is I really my New Year's resolution was to play.
I really want to
games
get
that
to
come
the
out.
Outriders end game.
And I am playing them, but I'm starting to feel like Shawn Flowers.
You just buy games to buy them.
Yeah,
This is
it's really
Ass.
I should be ashamed of myself, and I am. But I'm
slight
slowly
shame that comes with it.
slowly turning into Shawn Flowers, where I just
Slight
fucking buy
shame.
shit,
It's a little
play a little
shameful.
bit of it. and I'm
A
done.
little hurt. They just use me as
Hey,
a
those are
fucking
fighting words, doc.
adjective, huh?
Those are fighting words.
I'm a little offended, but like I can't deny its truth.
You know what's up.
I'm a little offended.
You know what's up, he says. Fuck you. Another piece of this wonderful news with Apex and Respawn. Respawn has announced that they're developing a new super exciting game, they said in quotes. I don't know what that tells. They haven't really given too much detail around it. But studio boss Vince Zappella recently retweeted a job advertisement from programmer Steven. All right, so I'm going to say his name one time,
One
the
time
whole name
only.
here, because it's here in text on the article. They gave his whole name. After this, I'm going to abbreviate it. We're just going to call him Steven Wong.
Stevie.
Steven Ka-Hein Wong. Put some respect on it. All right. Inviting
He's tried.
inviting would-be candidates to get involved in an exciting new opportunity that offers the chance to get in early on the team's all-new and currently unannounced game. I don't know if he's talking about like streamers or like
I think
actual
it's
like,
recruiting.
like developers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Steven Wong confirmed right now there are only 5 Respawn devs dedicated to the team. So I guess he's really taking a chance and really making a game with a bunch of new recruits. This is exciting for me to see because I like when people get chance. Because you never know what's going to come out of someone who really wants to do something for the first time ever. And you bring that together and you cultivate something magnificent. I mean, that's how you get all the greatest stars in all the greatest games. That's all I wanted to say.
Is
Really.
it safe to say that EA or Respawn is EA's best developer that they have going right now?
100%.
Because they've been kind of moved off Apex. Like, they started another studio with Respawn people to kind of focus on Apex. So it's not even like they're really doing Apex anymore.
Yeah, that's true. They said
And
they
they
created
did
a new
Jedi
studio.
Fallen Order, just to handle Apex
Yeah.
with Respawn people overseeing
They're
it.
definitely the one that's kind of like proven, like they got away from that EA curse of, like microtransactions, buy a game. Like they're dedicated to what a true game is. Like Apex, I mean, it's not, obviously they have microtransactions, but it's not that money grab feel like they did with Battlefront or anything like that. And obviously because of Jedi Fallen Order, they know they could do really good single player games as well. So
You think
they're becoming a well-rounded studio.
You think this is a shooter or like an action adventure game?
I don't know, but the thing about it, the best thing
Ooh.
about Respawn now is that you can trust it. You
Yeah.
can trust them to do a single player and you can trust them to do multiplayer.
I agree. I think Respawn has proven to be one of EA's most reliable developers outside of developers like FIFA. Honestly, I don't even know what other devs that EA I can really like count on to make a solid game outside of like FIFA titles and whatever Respawn makes, right?
Yeah, that's the best thing. Like, they have two good things under their belt now. Kind of Titanfall 2. But at the end of the day is that they're building that rep that they're solid. So whenever they go to EA and be like, yo, we want to do this game, guess what EA is gonna say? Go ahead. Do your thing. Go do you, boo. I mean, that's what happens when you make solid games, bro. And that's exciting. I mean, that's kind of what happens, when you get that credibility, you could kind of take that chance, take that in a creative decision to kind of do something differently.
I got a dumb question. Is Respawn a AAA studio? No, right?
What do you mean? Like it's
Yeah, like they make AAA games. Like
Yeah.
they're not.
I
Are they?
think so, right? I mean, after Jedi Fallen Order, I think that's kind
You
of
said AAA?
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I was
So
like, no, they're double A, bro.
double A. I mean, because the only AAA game they've made was what this Jedi Fallen Order.
Apex,
Titanfall,
Titanfall,
2.
Titanfall's a big AAA one.
Were those big though? I feel like Titanfall 2 was a great game. but-
AAA isn't about like how successful a game is.
It's just how
It's about how like the money backing and like the big studio behind it.
Got you.
That's a AAA game. Double Tube says, yeah, you know what I just found out? CEO of EA, Andrew Wilson, went to Harvard. So you know EA is in good hands. I don't know what that means. I don't think that is very
Andrew
good.
Wilson
It actually
is
makes
the-
me like EA less.
But
All
don't you
these
like
hoity-toity
Andrew
smart
Wilson?
kids.
Doesn't like every PlayStation
connecting a lot
stand
of
likes
dots.
Andrew Wilson? Is it Andrew Wilson like the former Sony
Nope.
guy? Who was a former Sony guy?
That is
House.
Andrew House.
There you go, House.
Andy House.
That was the last name that fucked me up. Or
Boom.
the name that fucked me up. My bad. You're right.
Connecting the names to the faces.
No, yeah, it was the Andrew thing threw me off, but it was the last name that kind of threw it off. I don't care if you're a Harvard guy. The fuck do you know about that?
All right, what we got?
No.
What we got,
I
Sean?
know,
Let's
right?
cut this off before this drags on too long.
I'm just saying. If you
Um,
didn't go to Harvard, you didn't make Facebook. Go fuck yourself.
All right, so the new piece of news: PlayStation Plus Video Pass goes live in Poland. So this is PlayStation's, I guess, first testing, I guess, as a counter to the Game Pass or what the Game Pass is, but for PlayStation. All right. Sony Interactive Vice President of Global Services Nick McGuire says the new PS Plus passes a new video on demand app. If you live in Poland, like I said, this is only in Poland right now, and subscribe to PS Plus, all you need to do is start streaming past selection, movie, TV shows, and install the app from the movies and TV section on your PS4 or the media tab on the PS5. Okay, this is instruction how to do it. But I seen that it's really just movies, American movies that are on here right now, like Equalizer, classic hits, and amazing movies like Venom, Charlie's Angel, really solid titles on this. But do you think this is a good move for PlayStation? Is anyone asking for this?
Wait, what are the movies?
I mean, they're just movies that you've seen already, probably,
look,
right?
look.
Equalizer, Baby Driver.
This is setting it up for PlayStation Studios.
Definitely.
Production Studios.
Yeah.
Definitely.
When those movies and shows start coming out, you're going to be able to get them on PlayStation Plus video, whatever. They're so bad at naming.
Yeah.
Just call it PlayStation Plus and add a video element.
PlayStation
You don't have
Plus
to make it a
Video
separate
Pass movies.
app. You could even have a section in there that says Video Pass, right? But like, don't make it a separate app. Don't give it its own name like it's its own thing. Like that's what. Now I'm confused. Do I have to pay extra for this? Is this another PlayStation Plus subscription that I have to have for? Like that's what's so confusing about their naming on things. So we don't really know yet. But I think this sets it up for PlayStation Studios and all the IP that they're going to be cranking out on the video side to have a platform for streaming, as well as like places like HBO for The Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
And man, if they do try to do the Games Pass thing with PlayStation Plus, it's over, man. Like it really
What do you mean
is.
it's over?
It's all the games, like it. Microsoft has strong positioning right now because of the value proposition they have. PlayStation does that with the quality of games they pump out and the rate of games that they pump out. It's going to be unmatched.
So
If
why
they
did
were
they
to do
haven't
like a
done
Games
that then?
Pass?
Why is it taking them so long to give us the
Sony's
Games Pass?
old school, and they're still in their little hiccups where they kind of, not really on board with where everything's going right now. But once they get on board, and let me tell you what, boop, boop, hype stank, leaving the train
So
station.
they need
You know
someone
what I mean?
to go and persuade Grandpa that this times are changing and we need to get with times.
I think that
That's what
he's
you're saying.
Yeah, but
Sony's gonna be their grandpa. He's like, that's too damn
But
bad.
think about it, being able to watch like the Uncharted movie when it comes out day and date on the service, right? It's not huge appealing by itself,
Yeah.
Uncharted movie.
but being able to play Uncharted 5 on it for free, or not for free, but for whatever your subscription cost is, in which you already have it becomes an Amazon Prime situation, right? Where
once you have it, you
You
it. and
have it.
everything. Yeah.
because you need it out for online.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get free games every month. Oh, and then all of a sudden, every first party exclusive is available on it. Oh, and then you can watch Jumanji 3 on it. Like it becomes to where it like becomes more encapsulating onto what the service is.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a
So
really good point.
look, is it exciting right now? No, absolutely not.
You only
What
can
am I gonna watch?
Am
Jumanji?
I jealous of the Polands right now? A little bit.
No, you're not. Why would you?
They're the only ones that got it.
So you just want to see the
Yeah,
physical
I wanna
application
be the
on
one
your
to-
That's how
PlayStation.
insignificant the surface is they gave it to Poland to test out.
It's
Fuck
so bad.
you, Poland.
The Polandians, how do you call them? I don't know.
Polish?
Polish, yeah, you're right. Why did I say Polandians? I don't think that's a real thing. Either way, regardless, they got it first, so they got dibs. They could be the first ones to say they got it, so it's cool. Let me know how it is. Let me know how it is to watch the Jumanji level 2 with The Rock.
Don't
Okay.
let me know about that. I will block
All
you.
of you will block the state,
I will
like the
block
country
you
of Poland.
if you let me know about that.
The country of Poland would never condemn Mikey Doherty from traveling to.
I got a real issue with Poland. Let me tell you about it.
Their Polish dogs are good though.
The
Have you had a Polish
dogs are
dog?
Good.
Polish
No,
dogs
never had
are
Polish
good.
dogs. Next piece of news.
One good thing from you guys. Sorry.
It Takes Two, selling 1 million copies, shows that players want co-op games only. Joseph Ferris says, which is one of the devs of the game. So It Takes Two has officially sold over 1 million copies, and its writer and director Joseph Ferris says that this proves that players or who want to play co-op only games are out there. Ferris tweeted that the message adding that this shows that there definitely is a players that also want to play co-op only games. Thank you, everyone. I hope to see more games like this. I think co-op only games make a different experience for games in general. I think single player games are cool, but I think if single player games had a co-op space, I think the game would be have a lot more replayability. I think that would add to those types of games on another level. Like imagine you can play like a God of War, but you can co-op and then like your buddy's able to play like as Atreus, right?
Or Atreus, yeah.
So it's like you're Kratos and your friend's Atreus and you guys are doing your thing. Like I think that'd be like a whole nother type of game and a whole different discussion about what game, that God of War could have been. I think it definitely would have had a couple more rewards than it already did.
Definitely.
Nothing makes me more uninterested in a game when you add co-op to it.
Really. I think it adds so much more value to it, dude.
Especially when It Takes Two is like co-op only, really.
Yeah.
Like you can't really play that alone.
No, you
And
can't.
it makes me so because look, I can barely play.
I was gonna say something
Look,
fucked up.
I can barely play games as it is right now, just with my schedule.
Yeah.
Now trying to get somebody else's schedule to fit into my game playing time, it doesn't work out.
I was gonna say maybe just.
What about those games that like?
He
Go
just-
ahead, my bad, I didn't mean to
No,
cut you.
it's too late. Sorry, bad. I was gonna say maybe he just needs friends, but I don't know. That joke's passed.
Mikey,
Nobody laugh at that. Let them sit.
Ha ha ha!
Let them sit in that.
I was like, if you have friends, you have no problems. I'm just saying. Yep. Yeah, never mind.
I'm so bad, but
I play with you.
Do you understand what I'm
How
talking
about this? I would make the time out of my day to make sure I
I
play
know
with
you
you.
won't, dude. You have your other friends. I get it. You're busy.
I don't have
But
friends.
what I'm saying is like even making time with somebody else's schedule to be like play game like that's that's why I suffer in Outriders is because I want to play that with other people. But to be like, hey, do you have the time? And you go, I got shit going on, and then it's like, well, I only really have this much time on this day to play it, and it becomes a whole shit show. So like the minute you add co-op, like
Only two.
only co-op into a game, I'm out.
I feel
You're
like
not gonna get
COVID had
me-
a lot of play into this too, because people were at home and
But
really
what
had the time.
to Flowers' point though, what if there's a game that just has the value of co-op and it would add like an additional side of gameplay? Like what if there's a
Yeah,
that you wouldn't be excited to play that at all? You would still do single player.
like what I said with God of War.
Honestly, single player games I hate playing with people because especially people I play with typically I don't give a fuck about story.
What if they gave you the
I'm
option
not
to matchmake
naming
with
any
someone random?
names,
Me.
but they don't give a fuck about story. So like right there just won't work. Playing God of War like it works for Outriders because I don't really give that much of a fuck about the story. But like playing God of War and then you're playing at their own pace. I don't know. I just single player games need to stay single player. You know what I mean? I get co-op modes like zombies and like other stuff
Yeah.
where it's like or like particular parts of the game where it's like, oh, you can do co-op. I
What
get
was the-
that, but don't.
What was the last game you played like that then? What was the last game that made you or anybody in the chat like what was the last game that was like multiplayer heavy like you had to
Co-op.
play with a squad?
Co-op heavy, not multiplayer.
Sorry, co-op only type game. Because it's been a minute for me. The last game was probably Resident Evil 5. 5 or 4. I think it was 5. Where it gave you the option to obviously run a single player, but then it also gave you the option to run it as a co-op. And I remember I played that game with my brother. That was the one game, whether it was like once a week, we'd play a couple hours. We'd just play that co-op game. And it was hella fun. It was really cool. You had a split screen action in the same house and everything like that. So I don't know. It just added a new dynamic to a game. And I just really enjoyed Resident Evil 5 because of that.
The last game I played like that, it was that one game when the guys were in prison. It was like Escape from
Oh yeah,
something.
we play. I bought it as well because we were gonna play it, and then what fucking happened? What fucking happened?
But
We just fucking never did.
that was I tried. I got like I honestly I never got far because I never found.
But what was the
someone
last
else.
one that you played that was like fun to play with?
The last one I actually got a decent like amount into the game was what was the shooter game?
Oh yeah, that one.
To
Yeah.
two? No.
The one with-
They
the
were
one
like
with-
soldiers.
Yeah, the one with the guns, right?
You know, fuck you. Fuck is the game's name? Not Last of Us. No. No.
Anyway,
God damn, what is the name of the game? They have like skull, like skeleton, like mask.
Army of Two.
oh, Payday.
Army of Two. There you go.
Are you sure it
That's
wasn't
the name.
Payday?
No, it was Army of Two.
Army of Two.
I
He knows what
actually
game it
got pretty far into Army of Two.
Army of Two. Because not only that, they actually had sequels to that game. I
Yeah.
think they had like
Army
They had
3.
one
Army
sequel.
of Two, Back from Hell or some shit. I don't know.
That's funny.
Double Team also got jokes. He
Boom.
says they're called single player games because you have to be single in order to play it. ... I'll be here all night. folks.
That's Mikey's favorite game. That's his favorite.
Being single?
But it was Army of Two. I think Army of Two was.
You just meet the requirements.
No. I mean, honestly, I don't remember the last co-op game I played and actually enjoyed.
Army of Two was a third-party game back in 2008, and it was published by E EA.
Yeah, Army of Two was fun. Now, was like the actual gameplay and cinematics all there and the story there? Not at all. But it actually was fun to play.
Holy shit! No, they had a full-on trilogy, guys. They had a fucking Army of Two, the
Preach.
40th Day,
Preach.
and then they had Army of Two, the Devil's Cartel. Ooh, that one sounds good.
Ooh.
Devil's Cartel.
People want these games. I want to play with your friends. This is perfect for like maybe if you have like nieces and nephews at the house, right? Say your sister
I don't
has
want to
two
play
kids.
with fucking them. You kidding me? Have you played with a kid before? It's a fucking nightmare.
That's why you let them play. You just kind of.
No, that's why you give them a controller and act like they're playing.
I don't know.
Dude, kids are terrible at
The
video
kids I
games.
play with know how to play the game. so
Yeah,
it's a little
obviously when
different.
they're older, I guess. But like,
I mean, yeah, this is an age restriction for me to be able to play with you.
And then Mikey just doesn't like Friends, so that's why he doesn't play those
or
games.
kids. Or kids.
I'm just saying, dude, you
Or
can just hit an
kids.
Fuck
LFG and
kid.
let's find games.
Have you
Don't
guys ever
fuck-
seen
don't
It
fuck
Takes
a
Two
kid.
like gameplay though?
Yeah, no, that's really good. I mean, you really have to be co-op, like
Adrian,
the
can
way.
you put up the gameplay? real quick?
You actually really have to be. It's a truly cooperative game where you can't advance unless the other one actually participates or like actually
Naughty.
does a task or something. I remember a boss fight
Yeah.
where there's a person like drilling a nail or something like that, and you have to climb it while the other person does it. Like, it's a really good
Oh, this looks like
cooperative game. No, this game looks really good. Like, if I had somebody who was down to play this, I'd be down to play with them.
I didn't say it looked bad, but I definitely am not into it.
I wonder how this story progresses because it looks like you can almost do your own thing.
So yeah, and it's a good story. I mean, as far as that, but like they live into this, yeah, and then it's supposed to be a story about life.
It's a slice of life story.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's supposed to be stupid at the same time.
It's like a bootleg Toy Story.
But no, it's a really fun game. I mean, if there's definitely if multiplayer games and co-op games, I keep saying multiplayer, but Mikey's right. It's a co-op game.
The great value Toy Story.
If you like co-op games, this is for sure the game to play. Like 100%, and a million copies sold. It's good, man. If you support a game, you buy it at full price. Okay, you buy this game now.
This does look like the Toy Story game I used to play on the PC.
This definitely has nostalgia feels. Like
The art style's really good. Oh damn! But see, look, really good. Really
this
fun.
reminds me of like Ratchet and Clank. Like
You just shoot the shit.
Don't disrespect Ratchet and Clank.
what you mean?
No, I'm sure it's a fine movie, but it's not for me.
I think so, but that's the part right here. See how one person has to specifically do a task for the other.
That's
to
why
go
I
away.
fucking hate these games. Just let me play it through single player.
And then you play with that kid, and he's all like, "What do I do?" And he has to be the one like to do something specifically for you. And you're like, "Fuck, okay, let me do it. I'll do it. Okay, you be me."
To give you magnets to kind of play it differently. Like this is a really good game. I
They're-
feel like
look, for people who are into it, and
If
some
I had
people like
somebody
to
to play with
their
this-
spouse,
100% game to play. 100%.
A nightcap with the boo
Dayu
on
sitting on
vacation.
his couch with his wife playing this game.
That's perfect.
Vacation until she falls asleep, and you're like, "Help
Single
me
player
up.
times.
You have to stand right here." She sleep.
Nah, 100%. So if you like co-op games, that's definitely the one. You got the one. It Takes Two. Made by who? Again, I forget. I don't even know.
Made by
I forgot what they're called.
Hilton.
I'll just have their name.
Something with an H.
So this is what I saw right here. They throw a pin on the wall. That's what I saw specifically.
Anyway,
Good creativeness, man. That's a good creative game. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Hazel Light
Hazel Light
Studios.
Studios.
you
I said
haven't
it
played
first.
it. You can't recommend it.
10 out of 10.
I hate him. I hate him so much.
Every time we say hype stank, and then we bring Undressed into it, it's like fake hype from
This
Undressed.
looks fucking fun.
Always fake hype from Andreas.
You gonna play it?
You find me
You
somebody to
just
play
said
with.
10 out of 10.
I thought you had friends.
I don't know.
You haven't played it.
I'm gonna do a flag. You know what? All right,
I thought you had friends.
Yeah, Jay Kills. You and Jay
Jay
Kills.
Kills.
go
Jay
play it.
Kills. Let's play this. We'll stream it. Jay Kills. If you're in this bitch, we're gonna play this
Jay
game.
Kills,
Right?
you want to
It
play
Takes
this
Two.
shit?
I will literally kill him.
Nah, it's not shit. It
That's
looks
a
like a
funny
good
shit.
game.
It reminds me of a lot like Little Big Planet, where it was like a multiplayer co-op game and shit like that. It was pretty good.
It's funny as fuck. All right, guys. This episode is brought to you by the Play Everything store. Get the hottest merch from your favorite internet knuckleheads.
That's us.
That's me. That's him. That's him. That's us. Get hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, stickers, more over on teespring.com/stores/play everything. Use the code invite only at the checkout to get free shipping. Once again, head over to teespring.com/stores/play everything, or click in the link below if you're watching this on YouTube. It's going to be in there.
Or down below if you're watching Twitch on the computer. Scroll right down below. You'll see the little storefront page. That hoodie, that hot hoodie, I'm getting it this week. Very excited.
The haha hoodie? Which one is that?
Hot hoodie.
Oh, the
The
hot,
Play Everything
hot hoodie.
The hoodie. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, see, look. Got everybody confused.
I should just rename it, on the store.
You just turn
Hot,
that
hot
into
hoodie?
hot hoodie. No one's going to buy it. But head over to teespring.com/stores/play everything if you're going to buy it. And we would appreciate
I don't think
you
Adrian
so
had
much.
that up at all the entire time. I'm going to be honest.
He's seen it. Don't disrespect
Only one
Adrian
way
like
to
that.
find out.
All right, guys, this is also the part of the show where we put up the spoiler tag because we're going to talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier, and that's over. It's done with. We've seen
Spoiler.
all 6 episodes.
Are we done with news?
No.
Oh.
This is part of my news.
Okay, yeah.
Relax.
I was just asking.
You seem concerned.
Nah, I was just seeing what was up.
Daddy, chill.
So yeah, Adrian, if you don't mind just throwing up my my spoiler tag right now. Wait, before you throw it up, take it away. If you're watching this live right now, you'll see the spoiler tag. We're gonna take this off when we're done talking about it, because if you haven't seen the last episode, why not? But if you have not, this is the part where you just turn this down, go do something, maybe wash your hands, clean your ass, something, and then you come back when you see that spoiler tag off. Go ahead, throw it up.
Throw it up.
Throw it up. Throw it up. Throw it up.
And audio listeners, you're fucked.
Yeah, good game. So Falcon and Winter Soldier, episode 6. Now I'm not. I want to hear what I want to ask you guys first. I want to give you my explanation last.
Okay.
But my first question for you guys is: did it meet your expectations for what you thought this would be? Just the
No.
series in general.
No and yes. So the reason I say
you on the fence?
no is because I thought that. Don't get me wrong, love the show, But in my aspect, I thought this was gonna move the MCU storyline further. I thought somehow it's gonna be very
I see what you're
much
saying.
like WandaVision. They brought in new characters. They brought in the twins. They brought in
Like you saw some progression.
the progression of an actual story. Like, granted, the character arc was there, but it was definitely more both like growth in the character and growth in the actual storyline itself to get a big picture MCU style.
So you wanted this to grow the MCU world, not necessarily
essentially,
the
right?
characters.
I thought it was gonna do that some way or somehow, just like how WandaVision did.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
That's what I was gonna say. That's what
I was just letting him
I was
get it
gonna let
out.
him finish.
Let
I was
him
gonna
get
let
it
him
out.
finish. I was gonna let him
Let him
finish.
get it out.
So let me say this: like, WandaVision expanded the MCU because it created new characters, WandaVision, and everything else, right? Like, how is it not crazy? You see the book,
Hey.
the book at the end, like
I wanna hear what
she
you gotta
found
say,
out
bro.
how she actually became the Scarlet Witch, and she got more powers, and she's reading the book and creating different universes, right? Like, that's not a big deal. That's nothing.
Hold on,
Like,
finish.
finish what you
What
had to say.
did Falcon
Fuck
and Winter
Adrian.
Soldier do?
I'm asking you.
Finish. What are your thoughts on it? Because Adrian, I'm gonna
I hate
let
these
Adrian
guys.
unpack
They
you,
spoke.
and then I'm gonna unpack you.
Well, that's
If he
what I'm
does-
saying.
I'm gonna clean up whatever he misses.
That's why I think WandaVision moved that storyline further. Falcon and Winter Soldier, granted, I still really liked it, but it was definitely a Sam Wilson story of how to, a black Captain America, and the value and the impact is still so huge, and just not in the way that I thought it was gonna be like MCU, like big.
What'd
Yeah.
you think about the last episode?
It was good. It was
All
good.
right,
It was very.
got a lot of thoughts.
It was. I didn't think it was. I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger for the fact that the previous episode 5, was kind of lackluster. Like, episode 5 was very like build up to episode 6, and I thought episode 6 was gonna be much more of a banger. But it was cool. I mean, they had to wrap it up because it was the last episode. There's no way they could like prolong that bitch.
Wrap it up then.
So they had to like.
It was good.
They had to like boom, boom, get to this point, get to the point, boom, and that's it. Like,
So you
I
felt like
wish-
episode 6 was more get to the point.
I
get to
wish
the
I
point?
saw more of what they did with Zemo. I wish I saw a little bit more with Bucky, and obviously Sam Wilson. I wish I saw more of like what he was gonna do after. But that was about
And that's
it.
why we're getting
An actual movie.
future
I know.
content, a movie.
Exactly. So no, I'm excited about all that. But that's kind of the reason why the series in itself was. Again, that's the reason why I said like MCU universe, like story wise, like creating a villain and like a master. Like, I know it wasn't gonna be like that big bang. It's gonna show who the next Galactus guy was, but I was hoping it would at least point some direction of that.
Adrian,
Wait.
oh, you said you want to go last.
I know. I'm not. I gotta ask him one last thing. Okay.
I was about
So-
to go in.
Before they dig into you, I want to ask you: out of 5 Captain America shields, what would you give Falcon and Winter Soldier? Out of 5 shields, come on.
4
You give it 4 shields?
shields.
You
4
just talked
shields?
about it like it was a 2. What are you
I
talking
didn't
about?
talk about it like it was a 2.
Your review.
Let him have his opinion.
How am I giving it as a 4? Or how am I saying it as a 2?
Look how mad he's getting.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to give. I enjoyed the.
You're
the
fake,
Falcon
dude.
and
You don't
Winter
even like
Soldier.
Marvel.
All right,
Oh,
Mikey.
fuck
Mikey.
you up.
He's getting so mad. No, I want Adrian to go because I'll just clean it up.
Okay,
because I really don't give a
Adrian.
fuck.
Go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right. First of all, WandaVision had more reused characters in the MCU than this did. They brought back, what's her name, Darcy.
So you bring U.S. agent and a character that nobody really never knew. Nobody,
brought-
you're gonna tell me you knew who Madam Hydra was? You're gonna say you saw
'Cause
Louis
it's a new
Dreyfus?
character.
And
You
you're
said
gonna
they
tell
didn't
me,
bring new
oh, I know who
characters in.
Madam Hydra is. Like,
It's a new
no.
character, exactly.
Yeah,
You said-
everybody knew about Rocket
Technically,
Raccoon and fucking Thanos. The fuck?
Yeah, I did.
That's what I'm saying.
real people actually
You're
know.
going
I
against
did.
your argument.
That
You
was
said
a deep dive, though.
You
Come
said
on.
they didn't bring in any new characters in. They brought in Madam Hydra, U.S. agent. Now they're teasing the Thunderbolts. We got Torres, who's gonna
That's
be the
not
new
a real.
Falcon.
That's not approved. That's not
Torres
proven.
is gonna be the new Falcon, obviously. They got the new Captain America. Like, what more could you ask for?
He did give wings to Torres. That's true.
Yeah, and then Zemo's now going to be a pretty big villain because he's going to the Raft. He's not in Wakanda. He's going to be in the Raft. Obviously, that's teasing him, breaking him out. This
These
show
are
had
teases. I mean, that's not like okay. That didn't
WandaVision
expand
was
nothing.
teases.
WandaVision was less teases.
That's
in my
what
opinion.
these shows are. Teases.
Teases?
Your argument falls apart. They brought in way more new characters. Yeah, the ending wasn't the best, but it still kind of closed everything.
Okay, I'm asking you the same question. Did
Yeah.
it meet your expectations for what you expected this to be? I
At
guess?
first, no. I didn't like how it just jumps right in. Like, kind of places you, you go from episode 5 ending, be like, all right, I'll call you whenever we find something to boom, right in the action. Okay, I get it. It's the last episode, not much time. I wish, there was a little bit more story in between that. But no, I did like the last episode. Everyone knew that it was going to be Falcon with his new suit, new shield, or not new shield, but new wings.
Yeah.
I liked it. I like the direction it's heading. Because obviously, with the new Captain America movie, it's gonna be him.
Yeah,
but I really did like the episode.
I love the way it ended.
Yeah,
The way he just said Captain America and the Winter Soldier, I was like, that's nice.
you said
That
you
was
liked
nice.
it.
Huh?
I
I just
you said you weren't a fan of it.
all right, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna listen to Adrian's ass anymore.
and because I just proved you wrong.
Yeah.
And to answer your question,
Yeah.
4.3 out of 5. Captain
4.3 shield out of
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, that little broken piece that Thanos broke. Yeah, 4.3. I'd give WandaVision like a 4.5. I still liked WandaVision more.
4.5 spell books.
Yeah.
4.5 spell books exactly. Exactly.
4.5. Close. 4.3, 4.2 maybe for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
All right.
Captain America.
Real quick, I want to bring in the chat real quick. DevilTube says it met his expectations. He also said, I thought Sam was going to be the next Black Panther. I know, sounds crazy.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, it is kind of insane.
That was out there.
Yeah, that was.
Whoa there.
But
He's not even Wakanda.
my thoughts on it, did it meet my expectations? No. And I think because WandaVision set my expectations so high, because I do agree with Andreas in where it felt more like a Marvel movie, WandaVision, aside from the first 2 episodes, right?
True.
Whereas this felt like a TV show and what these TV shows are going to be. They're going to be fillers. They're going to be teases. They're going to build story to characters so they don't have to explain why Sam's the next Captain America in the next movie. And I'm all for that because that takes out all the fat that are in these Marvel movies sometimes and really just gets you to where you need to be, right?
Yeah.
So that's now my expectations are reset on what these shows are going to be because, like I said, WandaVision, it just felt more like a Marvel movie. It had the big reveals, the surprises, things like that. But overall, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I think, is great for what it is. I think it is a show that progressed the characters. There was filler, so there was the downtime, right? Yeah. I don't agree with you. I feel like they set the stage in terms of the characters that they introduced, setting up Zemo, Madam Hydra, U.S. Agent. I feel like they introduced things that we might not see right away or might see in the next Captain America movie. I'm not sure where they're going to play, but you could see Madam Hydra in one of the other movies, right?
I think the thing is she's gonna be secret. It's part of a secret invasion or something like that. That's like another
something. Yeah, and that's really cool with the setup. But I don't think it was. Again, more exciting with Andreas. I don't think it was phenomenal. I'm lower than Andreas. But
How many shields?
I do think that it set out to do what it was supposed to do, and I do think it sets the tone to where WandaVision, I think, raised the bar to where everything needed to feel like a Marvel movie, whereas this, I feel like this feels like what a Marvel TV show should be, and I think they did a great job with the character development. It surprised me because they went with Sam with Captain America, and
I love the fact
and the way that they kind of made the story not only make sense but have weight behind it, and like what that means for him to carry that Captain America shield, really gives it flavor that like a Captain America movie wouldn't have before, and I feel like it gives it more weight to that character of Captain America. So overall, I'd say 3 out of 5.
3 shields.
The way you were talking about how good it was right now, I was like,
yeah, you was talking about it like
he's
it
a hard
was
critic.
super good,
He's
super
a hard critic.
solid. I mean,
He's
I
a
guess
hard
that's a
critic.
solid
I'm not
score.
gonna sit here and say I love everything, right? I'd say WandaVision's probably a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can't just love everything, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I do love it. I love what they set up, but as a show as a whole, it was definitely a 3 out of 5. There was a lot of down moments. There were a lot of good moments, but there were a lot of down moments, or like, well, okay, what is this episode? Why do we needed this episode?
Yeah.
The action is Marvel movie level action, right? There wasn't a lot of it. It was very spread out. Like the action scenes, like the plane scene, and then you don't see something like that till like the very end, to be honest.
Very true.
So 3 out of 5. That's my overtake. But I do love what they did, and I love where they're going with it and how they gave weight to the Captain America character, which
100%.
I think's awesome.
That's a good accurate.
All right, Flowers.
That's
All
all right.
right.
Take the floor before we. I mean, because I got other things to say, but go ahead. I want to know what you think.
So I feel like what you guys were saying, I feel like it did I feel like it was a good piece of story to give me enough context for who the next Captain America is and why he is the next Captain America.
Yes.
I feel like it definitely established that. I feel like, even though the message came across and I guess they did what they wanted to do as far as like writing and everything, like the writing was great.
Yes.
But some of the pre-writing and maybe some of the scenes were really cringy sometimes. Like I didn't understand why things like I found myself asking like, okay, like what was the purpose of this episode? Like where is this episode going to take, the characters, 1, and then 2, the story, right? Because it's like
Was it the speech at the end?
Not even the speeches, but just some of the scenes, like the police car scene.
That was hella
the
forced,
Zemo
for sure.
scene when Zemo and where they were kind of acting in different characters. Like those scenes, like I was asking myself, like, what is the purpose? Like, what are they trying
It's
to
the
do?
filler. It's the filler that Mikey's talking about.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It was good things, but it was still development for Sam and Barnes.
Absolutely.
So I think it was good on that end. And to your point, like yes, it didn't push the MCU world on a big scale forward, but I think it did push the story forward as far as like small, like I'm saying America, like now they're saving super soldiers here and like there's mutants over here type shit, not like galaxy, some shit like that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now
yeah.
So now my question is, Captain America the movie that they're in the plans of developing,
With the same showrunner.
I must just bring that up right now. So the showrunner Malcolm Spellman, who wrote the script for Captain America and the Falcon and Winter Soldier writer, he wrote the script for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Is now going to be writing the script for Captain America 4, alongside Dallin Moosin, which is he acted in the show.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was the guy that the power broker hired, and she came back, the Russian guy. Mm-hmm. Him.
Oh.
So he's also a writer on the cast list as
good.
well.
That's cool.
They haven't introduced anything else besides that, just the writers, and that it's going to go forward. But the movie, I'm asking myself, like, is this movie now? Are they going to push this in because Phase 4 is all galaxy, right? This, that, like, where's this normal Captain American man now fit into? Like, it's like, what are the Avengers going to look like? Like, now I'm asking questions around that. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what's going to be. Maybe what Phase 4 may really be, or you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with this. I don't know if I really like what this was. I would say it's 3.5. 3.5. I give it 3.5 shields out of 5 shields.
Wow.
I enjoyed the action scenes. It was Marvel action to a T.
Dude, that end action, like with him with the shield and the wings and the
that
whole
was
getup,
amazing, bro.
Man, you can do combat with him in a really cool, unique way that you can't with other characters.
His wings, the way he fights, the way he goes underwater. Like, I don't know.
I liked how they were able to like take advantage and make use of like his wings, like how he kind of like shielded the guy from the helicopter. I was like, what the fuck?
He's kind of like an Iron Man.
Yeah.
He's kind of, that's the vibes I got. He's like an Iron Man.
He was
Captain
like a mix
America
between the
mesh.
two. Now that we lost Iron Man and Captain America, it's like now we get this guy who's
And you
kind of
know
like
that's
almost
who's-
like a mix.
And you know that's who's made out of vibranium. You for sure know that.
Yeah,
Suit's made out of
he's
vibranium.
deflecting helicopters off
These
the top.
motherfuckers
Like,
like wing attack, bitch.
it's a lot of little pieces that I liked. Now Captain America 4, I hope they give us a bigger piece, right? Because like I said, I got the fat out. I don't need to learn how he got his wings, why he has the shield, why does it make sense.
I think.
Sorry, Devil Tube just makes a good point. I don't want these Marvel shows to make big changes to the MCU. That should only be reserved for movies, in his opinion.
Well, which is good, but I mean, this is like a complete one-off though, because I mean, to that point is Falcon and Winter Soldier, or Captain America and Winter Soldier. You could easily make that a series. You could easily make movies and then do those filler things in the between movie series, kind of keep that going in that way. WandaVision was definitely a one-off, like one season, one and done type show, because they already said this is what happened, and maybe that's why the quality is a little bit different and it pushed the MCU a little bit more. I think this could be a series for sure. It could be something that you could do every other, 1 year we get a Captain America movie, then we'll get the show. 1 year movie. I don't know how that works. But at the end of the day, the way
That's
they
wishful
took their
thinking.
time with this show was great. I think Marvel wanted to send a message with the whole like a Black Captain America, Sam Wilson, the struggle, him, accepting that there is a Black America and like all that stuff. Like,
Can I say something out real quick?
go ahead.
Because that's another thing to this is the racial part of the Black Captain America part. Like, yes, it's cool. I like the message she
Do you
sent. I
think it
like
was
the writing was in
pushed?
there, but it's not that it was pushed, but like
Forced, my bad.
it's not that I don't want the MCU to be racial, if that makes any sense. Like, I want to enjoy it like I've enjoyed like the last couple movies. Like, I don't want like to feel. I don't want to feel like I don't like watching movies that have to do a lot of like race and like how
Yeah.
racist American is. Like, I don't want to watch that shit. That's not entertaining for me. And I know a lot of people like myself feel that way, but I also know a lot of people that feel the opposite. So it's like I personally don't want to see the MCU take that route and be more racial. Like, I just want to see it be more
Yeah.
like MCU. Like,
Have
this
its
is
own
what we're
world,
doing,
have its
this is
own
the plan.
entity.
Yeah, like it has nothing to do with how
Don't
they look. Like, this is just
correlate,
what the
yeah.
move is because we're a team.
Well, at the end of the day, that's what I mean. The comics and the way that it was written. I mean,
Yeah,
comics
I
are
understand
written.
that too.
Comics are written based off what happened in real life events too. Like
Yeah.
if you look at a lot of Marvel and Stan Lee's writing, like again, mutants, X-Men, how were they written? Oh, because of the discrimination between everybody, right? And that's why they have his own thing. Like a lot of the comics were written and made because of the times that they were in. So at the end of the day, I feel your point 100%. Like it feels forced, and like I can see why like some people would be like, "Oh no, I want."
I think it's a good thing to see though, and the writing's really good.
Absolutely.
Like, I can't say like
That's
it's
the
like
thing.
bad
At
writing.
times,
That's the thing, though.
At times,
And that's the thing where it's like the when we talked about that episode with the cop scene and we looked at each other and we're just
That's just like,
I
what
think the
fuck
writing in the
is
cop
going
scene
on?
was good. I just think the way they like
I
handled
don't
it.
think
portrayed
it
it was bad.
I don't think it
Yeah,
was.
that was that particular scene felt forced, but the reason why I brought up the speech in the very beginning because that speech at the end, it sums up of what the whole season was about. It was just a lot about him acknowledging and him understanding, and he straight up says like, "I'm gonna own up to being a Captain America. I know some of you guys are gonna hate it, and I don't care. Like, that's gonna be me. Like, I'm gonna do that."
The fact that it was like that was really cool. That was like a Captain America like speech at the end.
Yeah,
where it was like, hey, he's taking the bad guys, like he's seeing the bad guy's side, right? And he's saying like, this is what's gonna happen, and being able to say that. But also like with that scene, right? We looked at each other and we're like, what the fuck is this, right?
Yeah,
It seems
it was
forced.
still
It
what the
seems
fuck.
out of place. But at the end, the way that they did it, to me, I felt like didn't just use race as like a hey, this is we got you kind of thing, but like more of a reality and character building in terms of like this is Captain America. The Chris Evans was so vanilla in terms of like his motivation, right? Or his
America patriotic.
like his
Hoorah.
like what Captain America is. It didn't really have a lot of weight or gravity behind it. It was just
Yeah.
kind of like this is what happened, and it's good. I love Chris Evans. I love the old Captain America, but to me, the way that they used a realistic thing to kind of give him motive and kind of give him a struggle and kind of give him something
Accepting
to
that, yeah.
that internal fight in him. That added a lot more to that character than I think it's ever had before. In a way that wasn't like again I don't know, but that wasn't like forced. Like that wasn't something that made me look over to you at the cop scene and be like,
Hey,
like this really seems out of place. Like why are they doing this?
yeah.
I mean,
I enjoyed it.
No, to Flowers' point, like I get exactly what Flowers says. I don't need a Marvel movie or a Marvel show to hit me with that every movie or every episode. Like I don't want that. Like don't make it political. Don't make it like everything about that. Like it's a good thing to tackle one season maybe. And I'm sure they're not gonna do that anymore or not tackle it as
I'm glad
heavy
they
as they did.
approached it though, because it's not
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
can. It's not like with the Black Panther, right? It's like a lot of people were able to, like, black people were able to relate to Black Panther because like he's in Africa, like they have their own like civilization,
Oh,
like
you
it's a bunch
felt
of
the
unity,
culture in that
but it's
movie,
like
dude. Yeah, the
as
director.
the Black Captain America, like it's a lot more to buy into, like.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Even just as a like viewer, content wise, consumer, but you know what I mean. Even just as a fan of like a Black Captain America, like he said it himself, like it's gonna be hard because a lot of people like you're looking at him like, why the fuck is he doing this?
Yeah.
But you know, you understand at the same time. So it's like that part of the character is what's and the the world is gonna be. I hope that's not like circled around him so much in every scene and every act. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I don't want that to be a part of
I
everything
also
he does.
I don't think it would be. I don't know what they're gonna do because they gave us that cop scene and you just don't fucking know. But But to add to that is like I feel like if they didn't do it the way that they did it, it would be people would be mad for whitewashing it.
Low key, I felt
Where
like it was
like,
cringy when like it was some of the scenes where he would like land and like there's people like clapping for him and he'd fly away. Like I'd be like, okay, like
Yeah, that one forced ass scene. He was like,
I'm just saying like whitewashing in terms of like, oh, okay, now this black guy is just gonna be all stars and stripes and everything's good and really fight for America values.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that would piss people off if they didn't do it the way that they did it, right?
yeah,
Because then you'd be like, well, what's he fighting for? Like, you know, like because there are like real things going on and like the reality of America. And I feel like they're just like, oh, he's the black Captain America, whereas this was like, no, this is Captain America.
yeah,
Like,
just Captain America.
Yeah, this is like what.
Because
Because
he even said, I remember the very
versus
end,
like a whitewash, like he's just the next Steve Rogers. That's how I would feel if they just get like if
Gave
this
it
was
to
a
him,
movie
yeah.
and they just like, oh, I'm gonna take
Gave
up
it
the
to him.
mantle, right, and not have any of this kind of back and forth and struggle of what that actually means to like a black person taking up, you know, the
Yeah.
mantle of Captain America.
And that's why I was saying that, like, I feel like this story, like this show was so good. And it was more of like a very much more impactful character story for Sam Wilson to kind of keep the shit. Like to Flowers' point, it was hella cringy. The guy's like, that's a Black Falcon. And the guy's like recording, he's like, nah, that's Captain America. So it's like, okay, yeah, we get that.
But
I kind of get those moments and all this, but at the end of the day, like it was a Sam Wilson story more than anything. Like, granted, Bucky was there and his like grief and like letting go and all that stuff, like becoming his own, like forgetting the past, blah blah blah. But it was, I felt it was definitely more about that, and I'm glad they took the time and the way that they did it. I mean, granted, there was cheesy moments, but they did it. And for Marvel, a Marvel thing to do it, to put that in the show and in that character, and then make him straight up Captain America. Props to Marvel for that, man. You can't get mad at that. I mean, granted, you could be irritated how the way they did it or whatever, but they did it, and that's the best thing that they could have done.
Real quick, I know you want to move on, but I did want to. Double Tube says I like Steve Rogers' character because from the time where he is from, good and evil were identifiable, but when he was thrown into a modern war where good and evil is less identifiable, gave Steve Rogers the trait to his character. So Steve Rogers being patriotic makes sense to me. Yes, but also it wasn't identifiable at the time. Like there was still that gray area. And there was still things going on that shouldn't have been going on when, you know, he was Captain America. And that's why I like this so much, like what they're doing with this. So that's what I got to say about that one.
Cool. All in all, I'm excited for the new movie.
Cool.
Is Captain America... Do you think Winter Soldier is going to be the new Captain America movie, or is it going to be more of just a Captain America movie?
There's a Winter Soldier movie?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think there's a Winter Soldier
So
movie.
do you think Winter Soldier is going to be
No,
in the Captain
Bucky's
America?
going to be like an add-on character in Captain
like it's a
America.
Captain America 4, but like it's gonna be like
It's gonna be
Captain America and Bucky.
Yeah.
Like
Ish?
Correct, yeah.
movie?
It's going to be like, but just like how Sam
Just-
was in Captain America movies.
Yeah.
Like he was just kind of there.
Yeah, that's true.
And well, now that we have more backstory of Bucky and they kind of made us care about him a little bit more, he'll have more weight. But he's not going to get his own movie. There's no way.
I mean, that, and not only that, but the way that show kind of ended, it's like he's the new him. That's because the new version of himself.
it just hit me like, what are the next Avengers? Like, who's gonna be on the next Avengers squad? Like, I feel like it's such in like a disarray right now. I'm like,
Doctor
okay,
Strange, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, White
Shang-Chi.
Vision,
Senshi?
the guy from the 10 Rings or whatever. I was going to say 10
Like, these are the
Commandments,
people that are
a
gonna
dumbass.
show up every time consistently, like in the
Yeah.
Avengers movie. Like,
Yeah.
every future Avengers movie we're gonna see.
The
obviously-
Eternals.
Still,
Or
Internals.
a couple of the internals.
You know what I mean? Like, what is that squad? Doctor Strange, Wanda, or what's her name now?
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch,
Mm-hmm.
Captain America, right?
Oh, not only that. I mean, again, they're planting the seeds. Like, you see them planting the seeds. You got the Thunderbolts. You got the Young Avengers. Like, they have things up their pockets. And up their
Those are
sleeves to kinda
things
get into
for,
it.
you know, obviously more content wise. I'm talking about like,
If you're trying to find
I
out
think
the-
it's going
if
to
you're
take the movies to be like,
Yeah,
okay,
you
these are
have
kind
to
of your
find it.
staples. These are not. These will be like for the big ones, but for the main ones, will
You're
probably
gonna have
be
to wait
these
a bit
people.
to find out who the active roster is right now. Because even I don't know.
I feel like now it's just setting up like, oh, like fucking Miss Marvel's gonna fly in sometimes depending on who the villain is, and it's like,
No, exactly. We really don't know, especially with Nick Fury kind of being over there in space with the Klingons and shit. I don't fucking know.
we're gonna fucking get a Captain America movie that ends off with somebody making a distant phone call to the fucking
And,
Guardians of
and
the
Captain
Galaxy.
Marvel can't be in everyone.
And
Because it would be too OP.
Yeah,
Like
and-
so, like she's gonna be only for the big ones.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead. I forgot.
Oh, sorry.
We get the She-Hulk movie coming up soon.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. Or is it a show?
We'll
Show.
see.
It's gonna be a show.
That's gonna be interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do with that.
Me too.
Let's get to the last piece of news here. You can go ahead and take off the spoilers, guys. I appreciate you guys if you're still here for watching. Let me take those off for you because now we back. Battlefield
back in the
6
battle.
reveal coming soon promises all-out warfare from biggest dev team ever. All right, so when they say revealed, it was only revealed in a blog post from the DICE developers. DICE general manager Oscar Gabrielson said in the blog post that the new Battlefield game is being developed by the biggest Battlefield development team ever. The game, whatever it turns out to be, will be released across console and PC this holiday. So we're going to get this by Christmas. Gabrielson went on to tease that this game will offer a return to an all-out warfare. In addition to DICE main team in Sweden, the company's office in Los Angeles is contributing to the game alongside Criterion. Additionally, EA's team in Gothenburg is working on the technical components of the game. So they're going all out. It sounds like DICE, EA, they're putting all their money into this game, and they said, we're going to make this game much better than Warzone. By far. And I'm here for it. And I believe this is definitely the title to make everyone who's played previous Call of Duty titles say, oh, this is what a game feels like when they want to give us something different. This is what progression to a lovable franchise feels like when they want to give you a new experience. This is what it's going to feel like. And, Battlefield 6 or whatever it's called, right? I'm already going to tell you right now it's going to be better than Call of Duty. But, that's me.
They've tried this. They've made every Battlefield sound like what you just said, like the
They really
alternative, and it's always not been as good. Always.
But look now.
And then now
they have more help.
they're saying it again. And sure, they're going to have more money. They're going to have more of this. It's not going to be the same. Like Call of Duty has a formula that just works so well for like the casual gamer. Whereas Battlefield, yeah, maybe you and me might like it, but it's not going to be the numbers that Call of Duty
So what do you
does.
think is the big disconnect between Battlefield and Call of Duty players?
too much.
Why do it's too much what?
So
You're sniping
When was the last
from
time you
like
played?
Battlefield
miles
is
and
more,
miles away.
It's more
It's-
technical.
Yeah, but that's
Way
it.
true. Like it's how many people in the squad and all that stuff.
64.
The games are bigger. Okay.
You can
sure,
have-
maps are bigger.
You can have a regular like multiplayer,
Yeah.
like I think it's 12v12, 24 people.
Domination.
Domination. You could have that, but it just doesn't feel as fluent as it would as a Call of Duty that we're accustomed to. The biggest thing that I remember Battlefield doing that made me go like, "Oh shit, that's what they're doing," was the whole like in-game battle like scenery change. Like I remember there's always like a Battlefield 4, I think, where
Buildings collapse.
Building would literally collapse. Like
Fire.
it would fall and it would change the map. And guess what? Those games would not be like a 10-minute like fucking map that you would play in a regular Call of Duty. No, if you get into a good lobby in Battlefield, you're put in half-hour work.
We live in a Candy Crush society.
Exactly. You
Where
get
it's,
into
I
that.
want like quick death match. I want quick Warzone.
If you don't got the
game. I
squad, you
want-
can't do that. And you don't get that satisfaction either
Seems
because
like the games are too long.
I-
I play Call of Duty or Battlefield.
I
and
don't
the
feel
maps
like
aren't
that.
too big.
I think Battlefield is a fine game.
It is a fun game. I mean, I played it, but it's hard to get the squad to get that.
But that's the thing is that be the Warzone or Call of Duty killer. They've promised that year after year after year after year, and they just can't do it because Adrian hit the nail on the head. It's too technical. It's way more technical than Call of Duty, whereas Call of Duty is, really the bros can go pick it up and they
Biggest thing that kind of pissed me off, I remember playing about Battlefield, is that, again, you'd play that big map, right? 64 people. Oh, my God. I still remember playing that game. Like, I would go off on a squad. Like, you'd be you, me, with Tambo, whatever, all four of us. And then we'd kill everybody. We'd be top score. But everybody else plays like shit, and you'd lose. And that's what it would always be like, fuck, man. Like, I'm going off, but I
any team
lose,
game,
right?
though.
well,
that's why
and they're gonna
Battle
have a battle
Royales-
royale. One.
Battle
They're gonna
Royale,
have a
right?
mode.
I mean, hopefully they have that. Battle Royale is going to be the craze. I mean, the last Battlefield 5 came out, 2018? I think it was a while ago. It's been a minute.
Something like that. Yeah.
So
Around there,
Battlefield 6, Battle Royales weren't a thing back then in 2018. I mean, Fortnite was still becoming a thing, barely, if that.
Yeah, but see now Battlefield DICE has had the time to kind of sit back and watch how everything's been done.
Exactly.
Right? We're looking at what
And
Call
it's
of Duty
next
did.
gen.
We're looking at what Apex did. We're looking at what Fortnite did. Now we're just chilling, and it's next gen, right? Blog post says they were waiting for the newer consoles to come out because they didn't want to release this game in this fiscal or last fiscal year. They release it after so they can have more time to work with the console and the software.
Add battle royale,
I like that.
aka add a battle royale mode.
AKA Battle Royale.
Add a battle royale mode.
No.
Hold on, and I just want to throw in new listener Shockwave E_G1 says the year is 2021 and we're still comparing COD to Battlefield. Feels bad, man.
Look,
Apex is in the mix
age-old
now.
argument.
look. This is why we just need to just establish how bad Call of Duty is. Then we can just compare Battlefield to something better.
But you're wrong.
The last time I thought a Battlefield was better than Call of Duty was Battlefield 1, which was World War 1. That game was by far, I think it was World War 2 for Call of Duty, right?
I think Battlefield does older warfare better than Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah, I think
Battlefield
so.
Battlefield
I didn't
1
like it.
came out 2016, right? That was probably
Medal of Honor. I think what was the last one?
probably my
I think
favorite.
that was not even
I
Call of
played a
Duty.
lot of
That wasn't even
Battlefield 1,
game.
and
Battlefield 1 was probably one of my favorite games.
I don't like the old
of the
fucking
end of
musket
that.
rifle
No, but
shooters.
sure,
Yeah,
I'm
it was
not
like
a
automatics. It wasn't
huge
like
fan
that.
either, but Battlefield did do it better.
Yeah.
Like they did World War 1 and 2 better than Call of Duty.
Battlefield just does shooters better than Call of Duty. Let's
not
just
true.
establish that. And
There's
then
so many
just-
more shooters though.
Let's talk
I
about
mean,
what could
Doesn't
be great
feel
for
nearly
Battlefield.
as good.
See, for me personally, I'm a big FPS fan. I like Call of Duty because it's like an arcade shooter. You can pick it up and just
might as
Exactly.
well play it,
Get
right?
And like I
But-
said in the beginning,
But then you rage and you
but-
fucking get mad and you wear your
But
Burger King
I
hat.
love picking up Battlefield too. Like I'm a big Battlefield fan because of that technicality. Excuse me. You can drive around tanks. Go fly a plane, and it's a lot of fun.
I would agree Battlefield is more technical, but I feel like Battlefield, like the work you put in, like okay, the
There's a
game
lot
might
more
be
to
longer. You
do.
can have smaller game modes. Like I think I played Battlefield. Maps were like or matches were like 12, 15
Yeah.
minutes, right? Like 8 on 8s. But I just feel like the work you put in on Battlefield is much more satisfying
Yeah, definitely.
than the work you would put on Call of Duty.
sure,
definitely.
but to your average gamer, bro, probably not.
The average gamer sits in the corner and just holds down the fucking ADS.
Sure, but that's what I'm saying. To be the Call of Duty killer, you need the numbers, and Battlefield's not going to get the numbers for that reason. And
Yeah,
like
you
I said in
gotta
the
be
beginning
tactical
of this
about it.
conversation, we live in a Candy Crush society. People
true.
just want to get in. The average person wants to get in and kind of have their experience and get out.
Did you not hear about all this money they're putting into it? They're gonna,
How
ayo,
much
ayo,
money?
Nick Merckx,
See,
ayo, Tim,
what I could see,
blow this game out the
honestly,
water, and then they're not gonna play that game anymore.
What I
Bye-bye
could see
Call of Duty,
happening
Warzone.
is
That can only get you so far,
Call of Duty every year.
aka Apex.
It's the same thing. I mean, Warzone's the only
Apex-
thing that made it different feel than anything else.
But no, what I'm saying
What?
is Call of Duty is the number one selling game every year, right? For the most part. I could see I could see this Call of Duty no doubt about it. Call of Duty is gonna be the number one selling game this year too, but I could see Battlefield being the better game.
I
just
feel like
overall.
everyone who enjoys
I could
Call of
s-
Duty
I could s-
enjoyed
I could
the
see
Walker
Battlefield
guy
not
in
selling
Captain
as
America.
much.
That's
if
just
you
how
don't
I
like Call of
feel.
Duty, you're a fucking U.S. agent fan. You don't.
Well,
That's just how I
no,
feel.
and here's the thing is when I said that about Apex, that wasn't a slight on Apex, but like Apex
slight
is an
disrespect.
awesome game.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it feels great. But it doesn't have the numbers of like the average person to be able to put up the Call of Duty numbers. Battlefield is a great game. I'm sure we're gonna have a blast playing it. I'm gonna still buy it. And we're gonna have a good time. But it's not gonna be this Call of Duty killer, and it never is gonna be the Call of Duty killer because
You
it's too
can't kill
technical.
Call of Duty. I understand.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is Apex not nearly as popular as Call of Duty.
What about
Doesn't
Halo?
nearly put up the numbers as Call of Duty. Halo.
Halo.
You're getting them into the more of the Call of Duty numbers. Like Halo can be like a big thing because it's less technical.
Halo was goated as like
I
the
feel
best
like Halo was
multiplayer
way
game,
more
anyways.
technical.
No.
Halo was good.
Halo
before
was
Call of Duty
goated as like the
was.
best. So
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
before Call
and
of
I
Duty
get
was.
that, but that's what I'm saying is like Battlefield is going to come out. It's going to do fine. Their battle royale mode might be awesome,
I could see
but
that
it's
being
just
really
not
good.
going to do Warzone numbers.
Kinda like
They're-
PUBG.
if it's free to
It's
play,
so hard to do Warzone numbers.
I mean,
I don't think you guys understand. They nailed the
not gonna be
like
free to play,
every sound has a psychological thing behind it, right? The crates when you open a crate, the
Yeah.
bling, it's casino sounds. It's to get you hooked. They do it so well, and Activision's so into mobile gaming. They know
Yeah.
the hooks to get you in, to get you addicted, to get you to keep playing.
Listen
make
how
it
he's talking
simple.
about this game. It just sounds like a trap. Don't play Call of Duty.
Get-
Don't play
get
Call of Duty.
better.
Let's-
Sure,
Go
do or
ahead
don't.
and
I really don't
play
give a fuck if you do or don't.
Apex.
In the end, I don't care either. But
Because it's
just
still gonna do numbers, and I'm
That's
still
why
gonna
I'm
be able to
playing
play
Apex,
Warzone.
Doc. I'm playing
do it.
Apex now.
Don't
I'm
do
an Apex guy now.
be like Andres.
I'm gonna be a thick ass Loba. She thick
Andres
as
is smart.
Thick.
she thick.
Loba is thick.
Loba thick as fuck.
Okay. Lobotomus potamus. All right. So that was all the topics we had for today. Anybody got some side topics?
Side topics.
Anybody?
I got nothing, but I think we have a clip of the week.
We got a clip of the week.
We got or play of the week.
We got a what?
Play of the week. Can you go to Twitter real quick, Adrian? Pull it up. Sorry, I
X
should've
gonna give it
texted
to
or
you.
something.
X.
Was it me? No. Tombo, where'd you send this goddamn clip? Was it play everything?
X gonna deliver it to you.
Please don't tell me you sent it
Knock
to me.
knock. Open up the door. Is here.
Go to my account then, if it's not there. If Tombo didn't show it. It's going to be from Tombo Vlogs, twitch.tv/Tombo Vlogs.
It's the non-stop pop, the stainless steel. X gonna
All right,
give
never
it
mind.
to
Maybe
you.
there's not a play.
Give it to
Tombo
you.
didn't send it.
Dun,
Anyway,
dun,
side
dun,
topics.
I got no side topics. The only thing I saw was the Game of Thrones new shows in development. So I'm about to be disappointed again for another 6-7 years.
I think they've learned the lesson. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm
If there's no source material, I don't. If
Andres,
George,
I think they learned a lesson. I'm very excited
Will
for
you
it.
do watch parties with me?
I
when this
am
comes out?
so
if
excited.
dude, I'm so.
Hold on. This is important.
I don't know.
Will you come over and you come watch it with me?
I can't commit to that right now. Come back to me like 6 months. See what happens.
Dude,
But
I
probably
am
yeah,
so
I'm down.
happy
Yeah.
that Cheeks_Jr. is now a Game of Thrones stan. Listen to how
He's
he
not a
speaks
fan. He
about
hasn't
it.
seen the whole show.
He's seen all of what needs to have been seen to have a very good, accurate, not misunderstanding, but understanding for what Game of Thrones is and can deliver. And he's here for it. He's here for the prequel. He's here for the first 8 season and 3 episodes. He's here for the ride. And you could be too. If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, if you feel like Game of Thrones is not your show because it has dragons, because they're in the Renaissance era, they say Lord this and House of that. First of all, step outside yourself, okay? All right? Game of Thrones is going to turn that opinion you have upside down its head. It's going to spit on you and it's going to pee on it. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, I love it. It's going to really abuse that weak mindset you had. Ain't that right, Mikey?
well,
on,
and Shockwave
Shockwave.
G, he jumped in last. He's like, if he didn't watch the last season, he's seen enough, and that's 100% what I did. Shockwave,
You watched the last.
Hey, Shockwave.
watch 3
you only-
episodes.
well, you only watched 3 episodes of the last season. You haven't
That's all
watched
he needs
5.
to see, right, Shockwave? The first 3 episodes and you're done.
And I'm so happy I did that. And
You're done.
I'm in because Sean's right. He knows me well. Because I would have gotten to the end and I would not have been excited for this prequel. I'm so excited for this prequel. And I'm ready to have watch parties.
You're done.
We got the
Such a
setup.
bad- hate your ass. You can't be doing that. Shockwave, just real quick, he also said that Call of Duty is always going to have numbers, but the other games are always going to be funner. He thinks they're going to be way funner, which that's a good way to say it. Call of Duty is always going to have the number, but there's going to be always those games that linger around. Battlefield, Apex, they're always going to get numbers from Call of
How
What's
do we get back
crazy
to Call of
about that-
Duty?
Because I'm going to show the clip right now. That's why.
We were
Honestly, 'cause of
talking
the
about
clip.
Game of
found the clip.
Thrones.
We had a clip.
House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon.
Such a fucking ass up, bro.
My thing is, with that being said, how can the other games be way funner but Call of Duty still has numbers? Like people just like playing bad games. I'm convinced.
Speaking of bad games, we got Play of the Week brought to you by Play Everything's Invite Only. We're going to jump into it. This is twitch.tv/Tombo Vlogs sending in his Play of the
Tombo
Week.
Vlogs.
This is Call of Duty Warzone, and you can
Tombo
see him
on
in his
TV.
Nick Merck's forehead.
When do you, Tambo, he's going to put it in the chat when he goes live. I'll hit him with the no scope. Okay.
Oops, shoddy. For that body.
Never mind.
Get down, sir.
Okay.
Hey.
He has tracker on.
Yeah,
fucking
clean the house.
sick.
Get down.
Oh, you just punched his ass?
Boxing. Is this?
Disrespectful.
This isn't Warzone.
No, this
This is actual
multiplayer.
Modern Warfare, but
He got mad. He got mad.
I feel that energy.
Damn.
Good.
Tom, but put it in the chat. What gun is
See,
that?
if you're good at games and you're running through like teams like this, like you know the adrenaline that's pumping through your body as you run through these hallways, because it's do or
Just a play.
die.
This is a compilation, but that first one was a play. That was a.
Yeah, it's do or die in these hallways.
That's why he needs to play. I mean, Jay Kills has been trying to play Warzone with him, but I guess he just plays
Look at
multiplayer.
drop, slap, slap. Look, you gotta be quick thinking, because if you don't think quicker than the other
marker?
guy, you lost. You back in the lobby.
One.
Look at this
Oh, he
shotgun.
baited
This is,
that
look
motherfucker.
how broken this shotgun is. First
Baited
of all,
him.
this is a rifle.
It's a rifle. Looks like.
Oh, let me shut up. Oh, another game.
Okay. Oh, that was nice. And then she knows he's going nuts. Oh, you missed that? How you gonna hit the hardest shot in the game and then you do that?
See, look.
Combo's just going off. He's nice. He's
Where's
nice.
the Mac 10? Where's the DMR?
He's nice.
Is it broken now, or is it now longer broken?
Oh, he's strafing.
Ooh,
Oh,
got him.
Adrian, how long is this? Oh,
done.
This is good. Ooh, this is good.
And that
That
is
was a good
it.
size.
That is a clip from Tambo Vlogs. Go ahead and watch him on Twitch. He
That's how you
streams.
clip of the week right there.
And
Go
again,
follow him. He's gonna drop his thing in the chat. He's gonna drop his profile. Go ahead and follow him.
you might be saying, "Oh, well, you didn't do play of the week the last couple weeks." It's because you fucks won't send in your play of the weeks.
Tombo
So I need you
said,
to send in your play of the weeks like Tombo did. Be
"I'ma
like
give him a
Tombo. Send it in.
montager."
Even if you play it on a Twitch channel, send it in. We'll plug your channel. You know what I mean?
you a
But or if you're just
compilation.
playing at home and you just press the PS5 share button and you clip that, send them in. We'll play them at the end of the show. I always enjoy play of the weeks.
I love to play the weeks.
Me
I
too.
love to try to like sit here and imagine how you guys like feel playing this game. Because sometimes
No cross
I can
promoting.
feel the panic. I
in
can
the
feel
chat.
the anxiety when you guys are playing these games, and it's funny. Fucking Alexander Dayu, he had the Call of Duty scene. I felt his energy. All right, he did it for his house, his banner, and he definitely represented it
The
well.
House of Dayu.
But yeah, sending your play of the weeks. You can send them in to playeverythingpodcasts at Gmail, or you can just slide in our DMs, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook.
Not Facebook. Nobody's going to see that.
Not Facebook.
But Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter, Instagram. Slide in there. Drop the clip like, hey, this is it, and then we're gonna talk about them here. All right, guys. I guess we're done here. Everyone's kind of getting silent. Compa, you got anything you want to plug?
Go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Compa Andres. Go ahead and do all that good stuff. Yeah, that's what it is. Hope you guys have a good day, good week. Last of April. Fucking month is going on back crazy fast. But
know, it's
other
crazy.
than that, get vaccinated. Your boy's
Oh, this
5G
guy
chip
and the
coming in
fucking
tomorrow.
Vaccination shit.
Vaccination shots tomorrow. Your boy's getting that 5G.
Stay tuned for that Instagram post. Got my Moderna shot
Going to
number
get-
2.
First
Can't
of all,
wait to go to the
Pfizer's
bars.
about to go to Krispy Kreme, get myself a donut.
Okay. Jinx, anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I'm anti-vax, and I'm not. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, fuck you.
You can follow me at Chicks_Junior on Twitter. Stay up to date, everything there. And just keep it locked to youtube.com/playeverything. That's what we
your eyes
do. Keep it locked. Things are coming. Maybe, I don't know. But keep it locked there. That's where all our content's going. It's been a
Things are coming.
busy year.
Adrian, do you have anything you want to plug?
No. Nothing to plug.
Follow Adrian Valdez Photography 3. I don't know what the fuck your Instagram is called.
I don't know
Terrible.
why he doesn't want to
And
plug
again,
himself.
our second producer and moderator, Tambo Vlogs. You can follow him at Tambo Vlogs on Twitter. You can follow him, again, as we just saw play of the week, twitch.tv/Tambo Vlogs. Go check him out when he goes live.
He's cool. He's not that good, but he's all right.
He's
Support
nice.
people
He's
that
nice.
play.
He's nice.
Support us. Also, tell him,
He's simple.
don't get your forehead so close to the camera. Why are we looking at your forehead? Are you Nick
I know.
Merckx?
Type beat.
You know what I mean?
It was
Let
his
him
beat.
know.
He's gonna be like, "¿Qué pasa?"
He was that was a Nick Merckx impression. All right, get out of here, guys. My name is Shawn, aka That Kid Flowers. You can find me honestly anywhere. Just type in That Kid Flowers, Twitter, Instagram, whatever app you got. Just type in That Kid Flowers. You might see your boy. So that's all we got for today. This is Invite Only. Appreciate you guys for watching. We out of here.